It's just me. Hi. You don't hear us? Nick's in the other room, and I'm very scared. Nick.
Yeah.
Who am I going to do the symbols on? Whose head? Peter Newt. Pretend Nick's head was right there, and I was doing his head
Peter!
like a symbol. We are live. Dude, the Newt boom was on it. Waiting with that Twitch Prime, Nick. It's like, it's $0.00 no matter when you use it, but it's better if you use it when the stream goes on, because then you get to see this air instrument.
Then Amazon gives you money.
That, yeah.
Hi,
Or
everybody.
us, at least. So, hey! We're back! We're back into our normal... It's back into the safe haven of home.
It's nice.
You know, back in home, we got home field advantage again.
Loved being there. Gen Con was awesome, but I am super... We were walking around today, and I was like, oh, I love LA. I was super pumped to be back.
Alexander digs the Restoration Games stuff, man.
These Restoration Game shirts are lit.
Legitimate.
That's a tea party. Damn on it, damn on it, damn on it. Look, even surrounded root. Look how perfect that is. Look how perfect that is. Damn on it, damn on it, damn on it.
Root!
Thank you, Slivers. Root.
We're gonna play some Root.
This is because of you and Sprack
So
now.
fun to say Root.
Root.
Down to the roots. Dice Tower West of Sakura. How about that announcement, man? You know what? That was a tough month having to wait.
Oh, to tell people
Because Miss Tom Bassel comes up to us Sunday at Dice Tower Con, and we're playing games with Justin Jacobson, the Restoration Games, and hey, Spracknell, look what we got.
Because of you.
Because of you.
Because of you.
Because of you. Right there. Root. That was like the first we had to make. We got that day one.
Yeah, we sure did. It was the
Oh,
second thing we
Solly,
got.
just coming in to say hi, but can't stick around. Well, thanks for sticking around.
Okay,
long enough
Solly
to say
boy.
hey.
Hi, 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 hi.
Hey to you. I'm getting into saying hey.
You are.
It's just, it started happening. I don't even know it was organic.
Sweet Pea!
Sweet Pea!
Hey, guys. Sweet Pea, have you popped in the chat? I don't remember. I'm doing shoulder stuff right now.
I
don't remember.
I'm feeling this right now. I don't know, I'm feeling that right now.
Alex said we'll need a picture of your official con games. Wait till Friday. Earlier today, we filmed a whole con hall video. I feel like that stack is very precarious.
You know what?
Considering how much we bang on this table,
It wobbles pretty
I'm
good.
gonna move that stack. Let's not destroy all of our brand new games.
Our con hall. Ooh,
Ooh, a follow.
Magrady.
We are close to 900 followers.
So Vidger says, trying to talk my wife into joining me in Dice Tower West. I started saying, I just realized, I'm like, what story was I in the middle of a long time ago? Waiting for I am Root pun. I am Root. Cheryl says, Dice Tower West, let's just call it BroCon. Bing Bong Con is a pawn. Yeah, but Tom Bassel came into the last day of Dice Tower Con. He's just like, what do you say? How do you say it?
He's like, oh, I need you guys to be, I was like, I really want you guys to be a big part of Dice Tower West. And then he's like, and then I kind of started walking away. We were like,
wait,
what?
are you
And we're
talking
just like,
about?
dude, just, it's like one of those things.
I was just like, is that some sort of, does that have anything to do with what this Gen Con announcement is going to be about? And he's just like, yeah, we're taking over MeepleCon, and tells us this thing.
Yeah.
And so he wants us to be a big part of it. And the Paisano, of course, is going to be a big part of it. She lives in Vegas, man.
Yeah,
She's
she
there.
does. She
She's
does.
up in there.
So Dice Tower West, I know there's a big talks in the Discord about it and stuff like that. There's a lot of people coming in. Again, if you are trying to,
I just say we do a big
BGG, hello,
getting hosted
hello.
Board Game Geek TV. Thank you
With
so much.
1,200 viewers. Hi, BGG people.
If you happen to be watching this because you're cruising by BGG, what's up? We're the Brothers Murph.
What's
Give us
up?
a follow if you like us. Come
We're
on
gonna play
over.
Root today.
Playing Root, the top of the BGG hotness, Nick. At least
is.
pre-con.
At least pre-con. Of the BGG releases, this was
Root.
Topsies.
It's top of
This
the
was
hottest.
Topsies. So,
The hottest. Just the hottest.
if you are, should I go to a con? Should I go to not go to a con?
Go Dice Tower West.
What people are talking about with Dice Tower West is Vegas is insanely cheap to fly to.
Mm-hmm.
It is. It's very, very cheap to fly to. So if you want to go to one con, you want cheap airfare, go to Dice Tower West because it's just
Oh my God. It's an important one.
down, almost heaven.
To Sherrod. 7 months, dude.
7 months.
That is ride or die
Ride
there.
or die.
Everyone here is ride or die, but damn, that's ride or die. Jabs is in it.
Jabs is in.
Jabble dabble do, man.
Yeah, so it's gonna be great. I mean, MeepleCon's just a great
Grizzly
con in
Dizzy,
general.
Bing Bong. All right, hold on, real quick. We got Vidger up in here, Nick. We got Grizzly Dizzy up.
Oh,
in
we
here.
got the
We got No
Diz.
Heart the Sharks up in here. Got
Oh,
Dutch
yeah.
Yoda in here, dude. Representing
Got the
across the
Dutch,
way.
indeed.
We got Matt Bond up in here. We got Alexander. We got Mom Wrights up in here, dude.
Indeed. And Sweet Pea said, yes, where I talked about finding y'all with my son. I do remember that now, Sweet
that's
Pea.
right.
I do. That's
Thank
where
you.
That was that time I cried on stream. It was great.
Yeah, there's so much.
TZ Gardner, what's up,
What's
Tay-Tay?
What to do?
Hey, baby, what's up? How you doing?
Happy to see you in here. Thanks for coming to hang out today. Welcome to the chat.
Wizard
everyone.
Man.
Wizard Man up in here. Solly up in here. Magma Flamingo up in here, dude. We are a straight up,
People running deep.
truly international, intercontinental.
Sweet, see?
So you think?
Everyone rolling through.
Anyway, yeah, we're back. We're super excited for Dice Tower West.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of fun, and we're gonna be involved in it to some degree.
I don't know what. I mean,
I'm sure we'll be.
if we are
lots of
involved in it.
Gardner. Okay.
There's that get this sub for Gardner
stretch.
there, and 1,
2, 3,
2,
4.
3.
Oh!
Too early. It's like, we can never get it.
Right, fresh up in here.
What's up, dessert? Thank you for that resub. 7 months in a row for that dessert.
Damn, that's ride or die.
That's what I'm
dude.
talking about, dessert though.
That's ride or die.
That's right.
Ride Fresh is up in here, Nick.
I know Rye Fresh. I like
Dude,
Rye
here's
Fresh
the thing.
a
I
lot.
had so much fun with so many people.
It was this.
Rye Fresh, among the tops.
Oh, for sure. Rye Fresh
Among
is the
the tops.
man. Rye Fresh is the man.
Handle that van. What do you call it? You had it had squishy brakes or something they called it, and I thought that was just absolutely perfect.
Yes,
we
indeed.
rolled in that. That was a
we're rolling
cool
through.
kid van for sure.
Lunches
Up in
Lunches.
here. Nick passed on some news lunches about getting it positively frosh up in here. Frosh up in here. I'm very excited.
Hi, everybody.
Dice Tower West 2019 will be too soon. We'll try to make it 2020. Hey, you want to come year 2 anyway because it's going to be bigger and better than year
Dutch
1. It'll
Yoda,
be the
go
sequel.
to the UK Games Expo. We'll probably be there.
Yeah, that's much closer for you. If you can make
I want a Dutch hug.
we can very much probably hang out there.
You guys ever find out who your Twitch community was that gave you those huge tips? Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're not going to tell you. So.
No.
Sorry.
It's I want to say the kindness of strangers, but they're not strangers, but it's just good people. As Jabs put it, Jabs. Oh my gosh,
Jabs is the.
your friggin' post in the Discord.
Oh, I know.
Took every possible word away.
Yeah.
Jabs and I had a really good time. We had a great time with everybody, but
Yes.
Jabs and I we got to get positively real at the moonshot night, and it was really fun, man. And he put it so clean and clear. It's like you're good people. So good people come to you, and
Yeah.
they're attracted. Good people attract good people, and that's why this whole thing is so cool. And I was just like, because I was just saying, like, I don't get it, man. Why do people like us? It's like, just
I
like,
still don't get it.
because you're just cool, man. It's just literally that simple.
Yeah.
That is. Just like, don't complicate it, man. Like, you're cool. We're cool. We all like being cool together. That's it. I'm like, all right, you're right. When you're right, Jabs. Jabs. Jab on it. You were right, man.
I know. It was great to see. It was great to see everyone. It was wonderful.
See, Gardner hoping to make a Dice Tower West. Here's the thing, as Nick was saying. Vegas is much more accessible. Generally, a lot of flights go in and out of Vegas. Southwest is all about Vegas and stuff. There's a lot of deals. It's cheaper to go there. It's going to be a lot cheaper than flying to Orlando, Florida on the 4th of July.
For the most part, yeah.
When everyone's going to Disney World.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
true.
It's going to be cheaper for sure than that.
That's the thing about Dice Tower Con. I mean, I get why they put it that weekend because their whole
yeah.
thing is like it's a weekend where a lot of people have it off anyway, and I totally get that.
Yeah, no.
But at the same time, I'm like, man, getting out there is so expensive because it's the middle of 4th of July. I mean,
it's not cheap.
But I mean, the middle of March going to Vegas.
You got March Madness order, but I
Last
think they're trying
time
to
it
move
was
it
there
so it's...
during St. Patrick's Day, so that might crank it up a little bit, but whatever.
Plus, we can drive, so that's great.
Yeah, and there's blocks for hotels, or the hotel has blocks of stuff. I'm pretty sure it's pretty cheap, super cheap. And then No Heart of the Sharks is put out. It's like usually rooms off the strip are pretty cheap too. And Sakura said super cheap.
Yeah,
that's very true. If you go to like one of the smaller casinos or just like a Motel 6 that's like a couple minutes off strip, like so much cheaper. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. What's up, Ab Trube? Ab Trube, I hope you are healing well, young sir.
Yeah. Get better.
Indeed.
Nietzsche,
I hope
kicker
you're feeling
guard,
better.
and jabs. Solid. That's pretty solid.
Pretty much. Yeah, so it was wonderful. Yeah, Dice Tower West is in March.
In March. Mid-March, early 19th? Did they? I
don't know. It's like the 17th, 19th, somewhere in there.
Mid-March. But yeah. Yeah. It's going to be great. There's options. Sakura don't got to worry about no hotel there, man.
Yeah, pretty sweet.
March 5th through 10th, even earlier. They wanted to move it earlier to avoid being during the same time as March Madness and stuff.
That's right. So March Madness, St. Patrick's Day, that's
good.
good.
Hold it a little earlier. Dust Windu says, so, Root, how do you play it? I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought y'all were going to teach us.
It's confusing. So this is Root is
it is until the moment that it isn't anymore, and you're like, I get it.
Yeah, it's made by Leader Games, and it's done by the same people who made Vast, the Crystal Caverns, or Vast, the Mansion one.
Yeah,
the second one. Hi, Missy.
Hey.
Missy is awesome, by the way. Only 16 minutes in, I know, right?
Missy be getting shout outs in our Game Hall video, dude.
Oh yeah, everyone got mad shout outs, but Missy got a lot of shout outs.
Dude, I want more of those cookies, man. Those are bomb.
So this, Missy, your hair looks great, by the way.
Yeah.
Did you see her new hair? Yeah, her hair looks great. So this is made by the same people who made Vast. If you know what Vast is, it's a super asymmetrical game where every single character you can play plays like 100% different from plays totally different. And then this game is, the problem with Vast though is it's kind of constricting because if you're playing with certain player counts, you have to play with certain roles. And on top of that, every time you learn a different role, you're essentially learning an entirely new game. Right. And so it's very hard to get it to the table unless you play with a lot of people who play Vast very often, because then you can start switching roles. It's just very difficult. With Root, they wanted to make it more accessible because they know that the idea behind Vast is great, and for people who put forth the time to learn it, it's amazing, but it's hard to get to the table. So they want to make a game that's similar in terms of the asymmetricalness.
Asymmetry?
Sure. Asymmetricalness.
I don't know. Asymmetricity.
There you go. But make it a little easier to get to the table. Are you going to, or have you played the first 2 instructed turns? We've played before, and then we did a kind of like another review before we went streaming. So we're probably not going to play the...
The Sliver says it's cool. One thing they do is they have a walkthrough that takes you through 2 turns. The only reason we wouldn't do it is because it's 2 turns... The walkthrough is designed for a 4-player game, so it goes through all 4 characters.
Yeah.
So we'll just kind of walk you through slowly our 2 first couple turns. But that's a great thing is like you can get set up, it takes you through everything, and then does a walkthrough where it does 2 turns so you can see how they all do and stuff, and then it gets you at least going a little bit, and then it takes a little bit of time. So someone said I'm sorry. Say how this game has a good table presence. It does. The art's beautiful. The other side, there's like a winter side. Yeah. That's like really striking because it's just kind of this like very light blue gray.
Yeah.
It's
really
like,
cool.
whoa, but it looks awesome. We got little cute little
characters. What's up, Bad Dream?
It's a game of woodland might and right, Nick. That's what it is.
That is accurate. Wow, that just went all over our thing, didn't it? Well, you have to watch this bad boy again.
You have a drinking problem there, don't you?
Apparently. Have to watch this now.
Bad Dream.
Hello, Rocket is there indeed. He's like kind of down here.
Hello there. Yeah,
yes, anthropomorphized animals was like the thing.
It was the thing of the con, man. I swear, every game had little animals that were, stand-ins for everything. There's Moa, there's Everdell. Just so many things.
There's the new Teef Tosh and what's called
Good Critters,
something like that. Yeah. There's a lot of. That's the thing. So Root is on this board here. So I am playing the Marquis de Cat. I am playing these. What's up? Hello, Nadia.
Hello, Nadia.
So I'm playing these little cats right here. Cat. Mike is playing the
Eerie dynasties,
which are birds,
eagle people.
So basically, Jazz Cat, what's up? You guys back to Gen Con? How was it? It was lovely. Next week we're gonna have a whole Gen Con review video.
I think it's safe to say it was Amaze Balls.
It was Amaze Balls. Yeah, indeed. We're gonna have a whole review of it next week, and then this Friday we're gonna do we have a Gen Con haul video coming out where we're talking about all the stuff we got at Gen Con, which we were like, we'll go in there and buy like 1 or 2 things, and we didn't. We bought more.
C. Gardner says, my kids are into the Warrior Cats books. I want whatever that is.
Right.
That sounds awesome.
Dope.
A Hemi!
Hemi!
Been here. So mad at myself. I backed this and then canceled my pledge because I haven't been able to get Vast to the table much and was worried this would be.
Yeah, you should have kept this one. It'll be available. I mean, it's not. It's gonna. You can't
available.
Get it again.
It's the cool thing about this is like with Vast, the players have different win conditions, which is really neat. But the problem is if you play a 2-player game, you're stuck playing just 2 specific characters because their win conditions have to do with each other. This one, you have to get to 30 points, but the way you can earn your points and stuff is vastly different. So, like, this right here is the suggested combination for a 2-player game because they're 2 thematically the most opposed, but you can play any combination. So that's the cool thing is you're not stuck. So there's everything about this they wanted to try to make it more accessible.
Yeah.
So, but it'll be available soon. So people can.
It'll be available. So I'm playing the Marquita Cat. So basically, my whole thing is as you can see, my cats are all over the board already. I'm in every single spot except for where Mike starts over here in the corner.
Your backstory.
Oh, my backstory. Yeah, let's read my backstory. Is this my backstory?
Just this little flavor.
Oh, you're right. You have conquered the forest. Now you must build a kingdom worthy of my name. So basically what happens is I have conquered the forest, the cats have, and now I'm trying to build up like my empire. And I do that by building these buildings right here. I already have a couple of them out here. And they're essentially workshops, which I use to craft cards. There's sawmills, which give me wood, and I use wood to build more buildings. And then recruiters. So I'm putting recruiters and sawmills and workshops out there so that I can start building my empire bigger and better. The problem is the people who used to like run the forest is the Erie dynasties. So he don't like me very
Nick,
much.
In a moment of weakness, the Marquis descended. Now you have rallied your strength and are poised to recapture your birthright. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I'm taking back my damn forest.
Yep, he's taking back his forest. So essentially, I'm trying to stymie him, but most of what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to build. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm not really trying to fight very much. I'm trying to build, trying to keep my empire and build it up, and that's how I get points. I get points by building stuff.
Alexander says, it reminds me in a weird way about Mouse. It's a comic, a really good comic about World War II. That comic is dope. I have that.
I have not read it, but I've heard it's great.
It's a really cool graphic novel. It's just Nazis and stuff, but they're all mice and pigs and things.
What's up, DJ?
And Bad Dream says, I love the way the game looks. It reminds me of the old Bard's Tale game series art on Commodore 64. Man, ... I'm old, ... Nah. You ain't old unless you feel it.
Nah.
How about your mental state?
Does the winter side of the board play different? I actually don't know. JG Mine.
The winter side, I believe.
Thank you, JG Mine, for that subscription. Keeping it up, keeping OG. Love it. Ride or die, baby.
The winter side is the advanced side, and they say don't play it unless you're like really familiar with it. But I believe it's like the resources, areas, and stuff are like much more scarce, and like you have to like try to create like you have to like assign. It's just it's more advanced. I don't know how, why, but yes, it's more difficult.
JG Mine said, you guys are awesome. I've probably watched you guys more than any other stream, and I've been using Twitch Plus for years. Wow. Love you guys, the Big Long family. We love you, JG Mine.
That makes me
love
more proud of ourselves that like
we love you.
You've been in it, and you're like, man, this might.
Yes, thank you so much.
After 4 years, that's impressive.
Here's the thing: we're also working on something. We're not going to talk about it, but we are working on something so that watching us benefits you.
Low key, I don't know if there'll be a way to verify this, but low key, I want to break a world record. That's all I'll say.
Oh, that's not what I was talking about.
What
but
are
okay.
you talking about?
Oh yeah, but that is also a good point.
Yeah,
we're trying to
find ways to get back.
Yeah, exactly. So that is what it is. So I'm trying to build up stuff because I get victory points by building my buildings. He gets victory points essentially by building his Eries and by Dr. Trevor
via Twitch Prime for $0.00. Free 2-day shipping. Free support of the Brothers Murph. Free Bing Bong emojis. Free.
Dr. Trevor, thank you so much for that.
Except for the whole yearly, fee, but whatever.
We really appreciate that. Pop in the chat, say hey if you want to. Damn on it. So again, we're playing different games essentially. Again, we're both just trying to get to 30 points, but nonetheless, we're playing totally different games.
Ways to get there. So Nick is the Marquis de Cat, right? And he's building up his little thing, and I'm the Erie Dynasties, and you know we were a once great and noble bird people who have fallen on hard times, and we're trying to get our shiz together.
It's true.
The problem is we have this decree that we follow. We follow decree. We are the Erie Dynasties. The problem is we're also very fickle.
It's true.
And if I can't follow my decree, and I'll explain how this works. This is how my turns play out, is by following the decree. If I can't follow the decree, I fall into turmoil. I have a leader. The leader gets deposed. I get a new leader in. So it's just like,
sure.
They're a little bit, they haven't quite figured out their life yet. But they're trying. They're trying, damn it.
They're a little fickle.
So thematically, this game's really fun because there's
our turns play completely differently.
Totally differently, man.
Like, so I have I can essentially do 3 actions. There's a bunch of different actions that I can do, whereas he has to follow his decree in order. He has to go down the line doing his decree. And so, like, it's totally down. Mr. Lunches is super handsome and tall and super handsome and stuff.
The second
and
he said, "I'm Lunches,"
right there, he's super handsome.
The second he said, "Hey, oh, by the way, I'm Lunches," I was just like, "Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you a bag of lunch.
You lunch, man.
Tall bag
You
of
so
lunch.
lunch, it's crazy.
So lunch.
So lunch. It was awesome.
Lunchies rules.
It was awesome, man. Got to meet everybody. Got to meet all the peeps. Got to hang with the peeps. It was awesome.
Awesome. Thank you for the subscription, Lunches. Love you, brother. Yes, so we're playing different games. So we'll go ahead and...
Mom writes, I look forward to Twitch nights as well, by the way.
So do I. I miss this. We take a week off. It feels like
fun to be on home turf, man.
Ever.
It's fun to be on home turf again.
Yeah. Yeah. Seriously, though. Tall people. Because Cheryl,
not even the
Cheryl
tallest
is
among
not
you.
very tall.
Lunches and Vidger are like... Vidger's way taller.
We're like
than
normal
Cheryl.
height. Lunches is tall, and Visor is huge. And then his friend Wes is even
Like
taller.
somehow
They're
taller
all,
still.
They're all very
I think that's the only reason they're
humans.
friends, is because they don't have to like look up or down. It's just easy.
That's fair.
It's like when you're kids, you assign your friends based on height. You're like, oh, we're the same because we're the same height, so we have the same interests.
That's fair.
It's like, well, I don't know if that's accurate, but
Cool.
when you're a kid, life's simpler.
Indeed. Yeah.
That's all it takes. Similar heights.
All right, we're gonna figure out. We're gonna figure out how to
Dabble dabble do while I drink. Yeah, I can do it.
figure out.
Stay hydrated.
Thank you,
Avoid that corn
Wizard
crack.
Man. We're gonna figure out who is first. You.
Yay. Okay.
All right, so Mike is gonna go first. So we'll explain and kind of go through our turns and stuff like that because again, like they play very differently. Basically, he's super aggressive. Damn on it. For
Damn on
being
it.
short, love it. Damn on it.
Mom writes, says that height thing has never happened in my life. I'm always taller.
That's true.
Joy
you are-
is very tall.
Yes, that's very
awesome.
true.
You're tall and you stand up and are about the height too, which
I appreciate.
is awesome.
Giga Peasant, what's up, Giga? It's good to see you again.
How far into this game are they? 0%. So
Zero
you
far.
are just in time. I'm about to begin my first turn.
0% far.
So, the Erie Dynasties. A couple things about me. There's different things you can do, and we're going to talk about it. You can craft cards if you have different parts of the board with different pieces. Like me, I'm trying to put my roosts out. I'm trying to build little nests around. And being in different areas will allow me to craft cards and stuff. So, just a couple iconography things. On the board, there are 12 clearings with little paths connecting them. There are little symbols like rabbits, mice, and foxes, which are like kind of suits.
Yeah.
So if I want to craft a card, I'll just show you this right here, which has these two little mice symbols in the corner. I need to have roosts in two different areas on the board that have mice. So if I had two roosts here, boom, I could then craft this card. So there's this kind of like suit thing. And it's important for my decree because I have to do things and match suits and whatnot.
Yes.
And I have these little bird cards, which are wilds. So
Yeah,
anyway.
bird suits are wilds.
So for me, for the...
Real quick, Alex said, "Ho, and thank you, Brothers Murph, so much for the streams you did during the con. It was super fun for those of us who could not attend it. The code name game was especially delightful." Yeah, I went back and watched the Brothers Murph meetup night stream. That one went really well. I assume no one could hear us. The mic and stuff that G Money and Birdman and Jabs all that setup worked so well. Like it was amazing. And then the code names, Michael Urban, the guy who made the code words thing that we've used before. He was there with his lovely girlfriend, and he was like, "Hey man, we should try to like make this happen. We should like talk to CGE and make it happen." And so like him and his girlfriend spearheaded like the whole thing, made it happen. And then we were like, he was just like, "Dude, let's stream it." And so I just put it on my phone. We started streaming it. It was great. And so we want to make that happen.
Board games, right? Yeah, and it was cool. And so thank you, because it was hard to. Nick and I had a dinner that ran late.
It was supposed to be on an hour earlier.
I know, and so we were late and stuff, and people were like wandering but not wanting to stop, and we got a few. So I was just like, dude, we gotta get people playing. I think it'll make it happy. So y'all were great for just like, we're going to Discord. We're like, we're going live on our phone. Just come in, play the game. And y'all were great and played the game. So thank you so much.
Yeah, it was wonderful. Yeah, because it was just like, it was like 10 o'clock Saturday night.
Yeah.
Like, we were trying to like we're in the middle of a busy hallway. Like, we're just trying to get people to stop. It was just like the most unideal situation to try to do what we were doing. But we made it work, and it worked great.
We had Sherrall up in there.
I know, it was great.
E. Paladin up in there and other folks, and that really helped. And it was super fun. So it'd be really cool to do that like on a big stage, and someday maybe we can. And all the Gen Cantors really appreciated it. That was the other thing that was great. It's like we wanted there's something that people could do from home, and I want to do more of that in the future. Of like, okay, not everyone can make it to all cons.
Yeah.
How can we do something to always include people who aren't there? Make them part of the experience, not just watching, but also getting to participate. So, totally. Anyway, it was great. My people, Eerie Dynasty. My turn plays out like this. We have 3 phases of your round. Sure. There's Birdsong, Daylight, and Evening. Birdsong for me, if ever I don't have any cards in my hand, I'll draw a card. The reason is the second thing I have to do in Birdsong, and this is the thing I must always do, is I have to add 1 or 2 cards, a minimum of 1 or 2 cards to the decree, which makes, for the law I must follow.
Decree.
And then if I don't have any roosts, if Nick just wipes me out of the board, I get to put a roost and 3 warriors out. So I'm never like fully out of the game. Then I go into Daylight, which is when I do most of my actions. So this would be if I have roosts placed around and I want to craft any cards, doing that thing in the bottom right here to make this card happen, I would do this now. I don't have the ability to do that right now. And then I go to resolving the decree.
Decree.
The eerie people follow the decree. Okay?
The supreme intelligence of the decree.
The supreme intelligence of the decree. So, the decree, I have to carry out 4 actions.
See you, Vidger. See you in a bit, buddy.
Later, Vidge. In this order. I have to recruit, which means bring more warriors onto the board. I have to move around the board. I have to battle somebody.
Has to fight.
And I got to build something. I have to build a roost.
True.
So,
and if he can't do all 4 of those things, he goes in turmoil, which is really bad.
I depose my leader and all this and stuff.
It goes terrible. It's really bad.
So, we're going to do the decree right now. Now, remember, these little bird symbols are wild, meaning I can go to any color, any suit, clearing and stuff to do these things. So, first thing I have to do is I have to recruit in a matching clearing that has a roost. This is the only place I have a roost. It's a rabbit clearing, but I have to recruit with the bird, so it is wild. And my eerie leader is charismatic, so you place 2 warriors, not 1, each time you recruit. So I'm going to simply put 2 of my little Eerie Dynasty birds, boop, right there. Next, I have to move from a matching clearing, so I have to move from a bunny place, which is also my little home base right here. I have to move at least 1 person. I can move as many as I want. I am going to move 3 dudes up here. The rules for movement is you have to move from a place where you have a majority or to a place where you have a majority. Mm-hmm. I'm moving from a place where I have a majority so I can legally come here even though Nick is there. Next, I have to battle in a matching clearing. Again, this is another wild, so I'm going to battle right here. When you battle, there's 2 dice, these 12-sided dice that have 0, 1, 2, and 3 on them. I'm going to roll both dice. Whatever number is highest will be what I roll. Whatever number is lowest is what Nick gets. So he might deal hits. I might deal hits. We'll see.
Ooh, 0, 0.
So I rolled 2 0, so no one dies. Everyone's fine.
But you battled. Does that matter? Like, did you fulfill your decree?
I think so. I battled.
Okay. I don't know. I'm asking.
I don't know if you have to win. You just have to battle. I can check that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what is considered a battle. But
move it.
So this is the first time. But yeah, if he rolled a 0 and then because if he rolled a 1 and a 0,
initiate a battle in a matching clearing.
Oh, so just initiate. Cool. There you go.
Just got to battle.
All right, cool. He's got to fight something.
The last thing I have to do is I have to build. In a matching clearing, you rule without a roost. If you rule, that means having the majority.
Yeah.
Now, the Erie Dynasty has the Lords of the Forest. So, if ever you're matched here, it's just 1-1, no one rules. Unless you're the Erie Dynasty, basically you break ties, and I consider myself to rule. Either way, I have 3 people, so it does not matter. And I get to put a roost here. Ta-ta! So I fulfilled the decree!
I fulfilled the decree of the Erie Dynasty.
My people are happy. And now I go into evening, and I score victory points based on the rightmost empty space of the roost track. So I have this roost track. So at the end of the turn, I'm going to put 1 victory point out here. And if I get more out, I'll get more stuff. But if Nick takes roost off the board, then it goes down and up and down and so forth.
Indeed.
So I have completed my turn. I have not fallen into turmoil just yet. But it will get more complicated.
Not quite. Do the very end of it.
Next thing I do is I draw 1 card.
Yeah.
Cool. And then that's that.
So that's what he does. So actually, the turns are actually pretty quick, which is nice. He was describing the whole thing. So again, it's Birdsong, Daylight, and then Evening. So Birdsong, he has to like draw cards and like put cards in his decree. My Birdsong, literally, I put 1 wood, like one of these little wood tokens, at every sawmill. The sawmill, these little blades right here. I have 1. That's my Birdsong. His Birdsong's all this stuff. My Birdsong is just put out wood where you got sawmills.
Most of the time, it's for the most part, it's going to be one thing as well, but there are conditions that...
But they're totally different,
ultimately, yeah.
So then Daylight, so now he has a decree he has to do in order. I just have, what is it?
3 actions, I believe?
Well, yeah, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things I can do, and I can do 3 actions. I can do things multiple times if I want to. But the first thing I can do is I can craft. So this kind of works the same way as him. He can craft a card based off what Erie he has, going off of things in the bottom left corner like this. Mine is similar, except I have to do it where I have workshops. That's where I want to put out more workshops, because that allows me to craft more things or better things. So right now I have a workshop in a little rabbit spot, so I can only craft a rabbit one. But I can't do this one because I have to have workshops in 2 rabbit spots there. So I would have to build another workshop. So I can't craft anything, so I'm not going to.
Yeah.
Now I can take up to 3 actions. If I discard a wild card, a bird card, I can do 1 more action. And I can discard as many bird cards as I want. Ooh, a follow.
From King of Bosses.
King of Bosses.
Yeah, I'm King of the Bosses, dude.
King of Boss. King, pop in the chat. Say hey if you want to. Thank you so much for that follow. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
So I can discard bird cards to get more action. So I can do a lot of stuff if I have a lot of bird cards in my hand.
Got any bird cards?
I do. But I'm not sure if I'm going to do anything.
Damn it. Mom writes real quick, says, I wish my memory for rules was better. So far, I only play really simple games, but have aspirations. 2 things. Lunches is right. Play what makes you happy. The other thing is, your mind will get better at retaining rules, at understanding games. The more games you play, the more like overlap there is, where you're like, oh, I get how this type of game works.
Because it plays like
so
this
looks
game
more familiar, even though it's all new. and yeah, ultimately, it's like if something's just too heavy and it's just like this doesn't appeal to me, it's like don't worry about it. Like there is no such thing as like, oh, you're more of a gamer because you play heavy games, or you're less of a gamer because it's all good, man.
G Money. What's up, G Money?
G Money, I'm in here. Didn't you say you weren't gonna be able to watch this? Was that you?
G Money makes no sense. Winter said, "What's up?" Said,
money,
"Hey, brothers."
You know what? Money is money, dude.
Money can do whatever he wants.
Money blocks.
It's true. Winter said, "What's up?" Said, "Hey, brothers, happy to see you back in playing." Dab on it. What a good-looking board you have there. I agree. This board is pretty. Abtrube, love you. Dab on it.
Abtrubies, dude.
Abtrubes.
King of the West.
King of the West. So now I can choose 3 of these actions. So I can do battle. Battle works the same way as it does for Mike.
Yep.
So I can battle someone. I can march, and marching means I can take 2 move actions. So again, same thing. I have to move from somewhere I have majority or to somewhere I have majority. I can do 2 of them per move action or march action. I can recruit, which means I can put 1 new warrior out for every recruit in every recruit spot, which is a little hand spot. I can build, so I can take wood that's on the board and then build more of these buildings. I'm not sure if you can see right here, but this column rather, is 1 wood. This column right here is 2 wood. So as I build more, it takes more and more wood to do it. And so I can build, or I can overwork. So I can spend a card that matches the suit where I have a sawmill, and I can essentially tap that sawmill again to get a wood out there. But I have to, again, discard a card that is in the same spot, that matches the suit of the spot that it's in. So I can do 3 of those things. More, again, if I get rid of bird cards. I am definitely going to build. I'm going to spend this wood, and I'm going to build me a sawmill. I'm going to build it back here in my keep. My keep is all the way back here in the corner.
It's
and
stronghold of power.
It's my stronghold of power. And no one can take over my keep.
But I can destroy it, can I?
I don't know. We'd have to look it up. I think you can do something to it, but
It
you can't
says like
take
it's
over.
a powerful blow.
Yeah.
I can't build stuff in this area.
Yeah, I'm the only one who can build stuff in my keep. You might be able to take it over, but you can't build stuff in it. I think that's what it is.
Oh yeah, I think if I can destroy your keep, then you lose your field hospital ability. So it's like
that makes sense.
Useful.
That makes sense. All right, so that's one of my actions. I am going to.
Winterson says, I'd like opinions here. I could have a nice deal on a deluxe version of Venus, or however you actually say it. Have you guys ever played it? No. I have not.
No, I have not played it. I want to because I hear it's good, but I have not played it. Oh. I am going to do overwork, so I can spend a card to place 1 wood at a sawmill in a matching clearing. I'm going to get rid of this fox card right here, and I am going to overwork this sawmill right here. I'm going to put one back here. And my third one, I am going to do a build action. I'm going to use this sawmill to build a recruit spot. Yeah, I'm going to recruit right here.
You can just put them anywhere that you have people?
Yeah, any spot that I rule in. Dang. And then I am going to spend a bird card so I can do 1 more action. And I am going to recruit now. So I'm going to have 1 kitty go up here. 1 kitty go right here. All right, now I'm done. So that's my daylight. And then evening, I get to draw a card, and then I get to draw another card if I have one of these symbols showing, but I don't yet. And I uncovered this spot and uncovered this spot, and each of those is worth 1 victory point, so I get 2 victory points. So again, I get victory points for uncovering spots on this board. He gets victory points for putting down Eries and all this kind of stuff. That's it. That is me. Back over to Mikey.
It's not going to go well right now.
Yeah?
Going to fall into turmoil.
Gonna go into that turmoil ass.
So the thing about the Erie, they're ambitious, man. They keep wanting to add
They're
on.
very proud, the Erie.
Proud people, and they want to keep doing more. So every turn, I have to add at least 1 card to the decree, and I can only ever add 1 bird card, so you can't only just do a bunch of wilds.
Yeah.
Problem is, you have to do more and more things all the time.
You do.
It's like, it ain't going to work out that you're never going to go into turmoil. It's going to happen.
Yeah, so if he puts 2 cards in move, he has to move twice. You know, so it's like you have to be able to fulfill the decree.
It's going to happen right now.
This early? Turmoil?
Yeah, bro.
That's good for me though, because I can hopefully catch up, because the birds play super aggressively, so it's they have to. So it's like it can be tough, but the cats are very populous, and they just they're all over the board. It's again, they play very differently. It's wild.
Oh yeah.
Ass. Got an ass count going.
Okay, here's the thing. I can't quite craft, so I'm going to go right to the decree. So I'm going to recruit. I'm going to recruit 2 people to any matching clearing. And I have 2, and it's a wild, so I can choose. And I'm going to put 2 up here. Then I have to move from a matching clearing, so I have to move from my bunny rabbit clearing, and I'm going to move 3 folks over here. Then I have to battle twice now, once in a mouse clearing and once in one of my choosing. So I'm going to battle right here. I'm going to roll out these here 2 dice. Double zeros again, son of a bitch. Can't kill your freaking cat to save my life. I'm going to roll down here. Got 9 lives, I suppose. I'm going to roll down here because I'm going to use my wild one, and I'll do a fox clearing. So 2 and 1. So I'm going to attack him twice. There's only one of them there. He'll kill me once.
So one thing that's one of my special abilities is whenever one of my kitties dies, I have something called Field Hospitals, which is one of my abilities where I can discard a card that matches the suit.
Bye, money.
Peace out, money. That matches the suit where they died. And if I discard a card that matches that suit, they will go back to my keep instead of going off the board.
Meaning
I'm
you
not
don't
going
have
to
to
do
spend
that.
actions to recruit.
Exactly. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to bring them back here. But I could have done that if I wanted to.
Okay, so that's cool. And then the last thing I have to do is I have to build. I have to build in a matching clearing you rule without a roost in a mouse area. I rule this mouse area, but there's already a roost there. I rule this and I rule this, but those are not mouse clearings. You can't double roost,
right?
No, it has to be. Well, I mean, no, it has to be in a matching clearing you rule without a roost.
Gotcha.
So I unfortunately fall into turmoil. So what's going to happen is this. A few things.
Turmoil.
I'm humiliated.
Humiliated.
I'm humiliated. I lose one victory point.
You're the proud Erie dynasty.
I'm so proud, and I failed myself. So I have to lose a victory point per bird card, including my loyal viziers. That's in my decree. There's 2 there, so I'm gonna go right back down to 0, Nick.
Hey,
back down to 0. Next thing I do is I purge all cards, but my loyal viziers go away.
Get out! This decree's not working.
We're going back to Frosh.
This decree ain't working.
We're going back to Frosh. Next thing that happens is my leader gets deposed. They get flipped over up here, and I have to choose a new leader.
Get your ass out of here, leader. What's up, how we do it? How it goes, Bing Bong? It goes outstanding back in Gen Con, back in LA. Wonderful. Winterson, by the way, asked, any videos coming from the bros about the games you got at Gen Con?
Indeed.
Yes. On Friday, there will be a Gen Con haul video where we go over all the stuff we got at Gen Con, including like little stuff here and there, stuff that people that gave us and stuff. It's ended up being way long. But there'll be a bunch of videos for Gen Con. Next week, there will be a whole Gen Con review video. We did a couple sketches while we were there. We're going to have those come out. We interviewed Bruno Cathala. At one point, that interview is going to go out on Thursday, we believe.
Bruno Catala,
who is super French.
French as hell.
Really super nice guy.
Really nice.
But
he's going to get us
very
that
French.
He's going to get us that Abyss Leviathan.
Indeed.
He's like, if you want, you can email me and I will be
on
en France. But
we asked him why Abyss Leviathan wasn't coming out. He's like, there's a distribution problem with Bombix. And he gave this whole long explanation of what happens. He's
What's
like,
up, Garth?
He's like, but you email me, I'll send you a French version. We're like, all right.
I was like,
I'll translate that.
I just want to do it to be able to email Bruno Catala.
I know. I just want to be friends with
email buddies. I'm going to be pen pals.
Garth!
This is not the game I thought it was when everyone was talking about it. What did you think it was? I'm very curious. I didn't know what it was.
This one, yeah.
Root.
Kyle! Chopper Stop! What's up?
Hey!
We got to hang out Chopper Stop a lot. It was great. Lovely human.
My new leader, by the way, is a commander, and as an attacker in battle, you deal an extra hit. So my loyal viziers are going to be loyal to movement.
It's a good point, Alex. I can just have you translate it for me.
In battle. So we got peeps. We're covered. And then I rest immediately, end daylight, and go to evening. So I'm going to score 1 victory point for my rust. I'm going to draw a card. And then I'm done. I'm so humiliated right now. We acted like perfect asses today.
Indeed.
Get it together, Eagles. And they flew back to our roost.
Did you also get the expansion for this? No, we did not. Although I didn't. The expansion has a solo version, which I'm very interested in.
I was tempted, but it was like, this was $60 and it was another $40. I'm like, I don't want to do like $100.
Although we really like this, we'll probably end up getting it eventually, but we didn't need to get it right away.
It's
rare that we buy a game and the expansion, boom, boom, like that.
Without like having tried it.
Yeah, exactly. It's fair.
So yeah, the River Folk, it comes with River Folk, and you can actually use like the river to move around, and I think there's like a lizard cult as the other faction. I'm super down with whatever that is.
And then there's a solo version, which is dope too.
Yeah, so it'll happen, I'm sure, but it's just like,
Down,
oh, what? What?
Jab, dabble, dabble, jab on in. Jabs. Here's the thing, Mike.
Put it out there. So everyone wants to know how to play.
You know all these people. These people. You have it in your dome.
You fricks.
You have in your dome what you think people look like. And sometimes you're right, sometimes you're wrong. Jabs, totally guess what he looks like. Dead on.
Jabs is so Jabs.
Dead on. Bad Dream, I had him in my head. Dead on. Some other people, though, not so much. Lunches, did not expect him. Chalberstadt, for some reason Chalberstadt, I was expecting like this down winter sun. Chalberstadt, I was expecting this like tall, lanky ginger man. Don't know why.
just a redhead.
Yeah,
obviously.
I don't know why, but I just love that. I love that. Well, I know you shared pictures. I'm talking about before you shared pictures of yourself, Steve. But yeah, it just I don't know. It's always interesting to me when you see people.
You know what I can say, man? All the Bing Bongs, there's some good huggers in there, man.
Oh God, they're good huggers,
man. I enjoy every single one of those hugs.
Yeah,
they're solid.
Yeah,
solid.
Great. But yeah, it's just always interesting because for some reason you see someone, you start talking about the people, and then you're just like, oh, for some reason your brain makes a picture of them, and you have no reason to think they look like that. You don't have a description of them. Right. You're just like, oh, they look like this, and it's just it cracks me up.
JG Main, I can hug the hell out of you guys. Bring it on.
JG Main. What's up, Patty Poo? We got to meet Patty Poo very briefly, but super happy.
Got to meet Tech Dude Texas.
Tech Dude Texas a bunch. Yeah, it was great. What's up, Steve? Steve, is it my turn? Jabs looks like Jabs. You totally do, Jabs. Jabs, you are so Jabs.
Like Jabs.
Is it my turn?
Yeah. Okay. Jabs is so damn Jabs. Yeah, it's funny because it's just I think it's like a thing that makes it easier for your brain. You just assign something. Like when I saw Bruno Catala, I was just like, I am absolutely stunned that that's what he looks like. It's not like he looks weird.
No, it's just like he was
just so much like darker complexion than I thought.
Yeah, you just have someone in
your
your
head.
It's
like this little round head, and I was just like, I thought like in my head that he looked like Lunches.
Oh really?
It's like yeah. I was just like, oh. You make all my favorite games. I love it. It's like I decided some person. It's not.
So
real.
First thing I do in Birdsong is place a wood at each sawmill. So I have 2 sawmills.
Oh, look at Nick.
Look at Nick doing 2 sawmills. So that's all I do in Birdsong. Then I can craft. I can only craft a rabbit card because I only have 1 workshop, and I cannot do that.
So yourself a workshop.
Please come to PAX. The hubs will be unreal. We're hoping so. It seems like we will. What do you guys think I'm going to look like at PAX?
I have no idea. JG Main, I got no idea.
No idea.
I'm going. You got all of
yeah, Portuguese. I'm going like beautiful Mediterranean man.
You're so Portuguese. It's crazy. You're so Portuguese and somehow also Mediterranean. Not Atlantic at all.
It's close.
My brother and wife are watching with me, and they laugh picturing me as a lanky ginger. Hey, man.
For some reason, that was in my dome. Ginger. I don't know why. It's just in my dome. Yeah. Yeah, we got to meet Chabasat's brother, too. It was great.
Yeah. It's awesome, man.
It's great.
Yeah, Mama says, I love seeing people during the meetup stream. Yeah, it's cool. We got to put them on. So everyone, if you hadn't seen each other, like, oh, there's
Birdman. Exactly what I thought it was going to look like.
Yeah. Just Birdman is ride or die.
The man, dude.
Birdman and I
What's up, Matty Ice?
Fun text relationship going.
Are you Mediterranean, JG Mind? Down, Matty Ice. Matty Ice. Thank you, Matty Ice, for that hurry sub. Half Italian, half Turkish. I knew it. Olive skinned, beautiful man. I knew it.
JG Main. Born in the USA. You know what? If you weren't, that's totally fine. I don't care.
Unless you're from Canada.
Don't give a shit.
Okay, so I'm not going to craft any cards. So now it's up to my actions. I can do 3 of them unless I discard a bird card, which means I can do 1 more.
Do your actions.
I am going to, firstly, discard this mouse card to overwork this sawmill.
Bart!
What? Yeah, you do. Down, Hermes.
Yeah, Hermes.
What's up, Hermes? We got to meet Hermes as well at Bing Bong Night. It was great.
So, Jabs says, your guys' tip/donate link doesn't work anymore?
Does it not?
People have cheered in this thing. Special Agent Bob.
Pizza Rig!
Hey!
What's up, Cassie?
Hey!
Cassie draws. What's
Special
up?
Agent Bob.
I was like, I know that Pizza Rig. What's up?
What's up? What's up? We got so much pizza coming in. I am so hungry. Dab on it. Now we got dabs going on. We're getting cheered at.
Pizza
Slivers, you're cheered. Yeah. So the thing.
What's up, Slivers?
What's up, all you pizza lovers out there?
Pizza raid is such a good type of raid. You're so right, Chalbert. Stop. What is going on? All you Cassie draws? Cassie, did you get to 5,000?
Huh?
Cassie is so close to getting 5,000 followers. She's on a crusade. Super close. I hope she got there. Cassie draws rules.
I think probably a lot of our people have gone over and given a follow, but if you haven't, go give some love to Cassie.
Go give Cassie a follow.
Because she
hit 5,000 today.
Back.
Oh, yeah.
Hey!
Yeah, you did.
Still go follow because now as soon as you hit 5.
Actually, unfollow.
You want 10.
Get it out.
She busted it today. That's super exciting.
That is
Congratulations.
freaking lit is what that is.
Our goal is like, I want to get to 1,000 by the end of the year. It's got to happen.
Gotta do it.
Damn on it. Cheer at it for the pizza. Cheer for some za. Guys, I suck. Why? What?
Why? No, you don't.
No.
You suck at ceramics, maybe.
That's it. Maybe you're
That's
not.
it.
Maybe,
I'm saying it. That's it.
Honestly, maybe she can't sink a 4-foot putt in mini golf. But I don't know. Outside of that, she's good at dab on it. Dab on it. Oh, wait. Wait for it. Let's do it.
Okay, and
two,
yes,
3,
4,
and yes.
Cassie draws.
Yeah. Cassie draws says, "Oh, excuse me, I was on the men's golf team. I'm talking mini golf. It's a different sport
in Canada." Okay. Ooh, a follow.
Lava shots. What a great name.
Follow.
On the men's, I respect that. Just balling out and saying, I'm here, dude. I'm here to play.
Ooh, a follow.
A follow from Welcome to Us from Santana Thesaurus.
Satan, not Sarah.
Santana.
Yeah, Santana. That's Santana. Follows us on Twitch, Mike.
Those are the canon thing with me, baby.
Carlos Santana.
Who did?
Ooh, a follow. This is what happens when we Cassie raids. We can't get anything done because everyone starts following and such.
You know what? I'm okay with it because I'm trying to get to 1,000.
Don't start the canon thing.
Dab.
You break my heart.
Hamburglar.
Here's
Man,
the
some
thing,
good
Cassie.
names.
I have to talk shit about Canada. It's in my American blood. Here's the thing. You ever seen the color red? You ever seen the color white? You ever put blue next to those two colors? Ooh, a follow.
Ooh, Taffy.
Sorry. Hi everybody. Sorry, we're playing a board game. I'm not drawing right
Never
now.
even seen that color ever.
Ooh, a follow.
We're gonna kill Cassie with the follows.
No, we're getting 5,000 before
not
her.
For real, not as a threat, but in the boss right there.
How we doing? This game is over. I know. Ooh, we're just gonna vogue all night. Mashed potato.
Dude, the internet is so clever. I love it. Nash potato. That's hilarious. I'm assuming your name is Nash. If it's not, I don't even care.
Is his name Potato though?
I hope so. Jabs, you ever figure out that the tip thing is your thing being weird? By the way, because Slivers and people have.
What's going on? Okay,
Big.
I only did one.
No one has donated today.
Okay. I just need everyone to calm the f down. Okay. Hamburglar
406. What a great name.
What's the Hamburglar doing right now? Not that guy, but the real Hamburglar.
Like the first one to ever wear the suit?
What's
talking
that
about
guy doing right now?
Ooh.
It's
Estelios! Yay, thank you. So it works, Jabs. It's just your computer, man. Thank you, Estelios, for the test.
Stelios, hi, how are you, brother? It's good to see you.
We're gonna play this game.
I know.
Hey guys, it's Kyle.
Here's the thing. Is it Mark though?
Yeah.
Do we know it's Kyle? I don't know that guy.
You are a fraud.
Thank you, Kyle. Okay, listen, you goddamn big moms.
My magic pony. No, dude, we want these. My magic pony.
It's a good one.
Oh man,
it's a good one. Okay,
incredible.
You can have that. No cheers are working, but tips. No cheers working. I mean, I can't do it outside. I can do it outside Twitch. That tip just worked. I'm not sure. Jabs, what's up?
No cheers are working, but maybe refresh Jabs if it's that important. I don't know. I'm very much I'm just very much this is Nick the Stick.
Yeah, I've seen you in Cassie Draws' chat.
What's up, guys? It's Nick the Stick.
Nick the Stick. Is
that
a sexual thing?
What were you working on, Cassie?
Are you working that big lion? No. Yeah. Tonight was Zelda night. Was it Zelda night?
Yeah. What's the project of the night? Crookie. The boys are back.
Crookie. Here's the thing.
Oh, what? Oh, there went. Hamburglar. You're now legally obligated to watch.
What's up, Crookie, you sexy bitch?
Dude, crooks. You want to talk about a tall ginger?
Oh God, that dude
shit.
he's all hair. I mean, he's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Winterson, love you.
Dab on it. Here's the thing about it. Dab on it. Dab on it. Everyone matters, damn it. Here's the thing. I lost my thought completely. I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna continue my turn. Look,
this
Santana's
your
here,
turn?
Mike.
Oh my God, Santana.
Idiot. Sorry, love you.
Dude, Smooth was a jam though, dude. With the
Dude, Smooth is one of the best songs ever made. Let's talk about Screw This Game. Let's talk about Smooth by Santana.
Let's talk about Matchbox 20.
Can we talk about Smooth? Okay, so I did one thing. I overworked this.
You up and Sam.
Then excuse me. I'm gonna do 2 builds. I'm gonna build 1 workshop. I'm gonna build it.
That's cool, man.
Where do I already have one? I have one in a.
So smooth.
So working me out.
I'm
I'm gonna build one here, and then I'm gonna spend 2 wood to build me another sawmill because I need that wood going. Gotta get that wood.
Ska. I had a bike fall and had a huge bruise on my left thigh and leg.
That's true. I've seen the picture of it. It's rough.
I have not, but I'm almost happy I have it because
it's
don't
intense.
love that.
So I'm gonna build a sawmill there. So I just uncovered 4 victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 120 viewers, but none of them is Karen. That's true.
Pooh. You know, I'd be mad at her if she wasn't in class and like following her dreams, of which I'm very proud of. But honestly,
look who has dreams.
She should probably multitask. Geo gaming.
20-minute downtime between turns is a cool mechanism. I'm sorry how we do it.
There's a real-time aspect to the game, and I can't help that.
All right, I'm done with my turn.
Okay.
Last thing I do is draw a card. Remember that time? That took super long.
Remember the time that I'm going to fall into disarray again?
Righteous Life said, what's a good recommendation of a game with a trading mechanic like in Catan? What's a good trading game? Do we have any? We don't really play many trading games, do we? Like trading stuff.
I avoid them.
See, that's the thing. I'm kind of the same way. I don't really like trading games because I don't know. I'm trying to think if there's any other trading game we've really played.
Yeah.
Because I honestly don't particularly like trading games, Righteous Life, so I don't go fish.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't have a better answer. I don't really like trading games like that because it's just, I don't know. I don't like negotiation games, really. They stress me out. And so, like, I don't know. So, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Pit. Nash Potato put it out. If you're looking for a fast-paced one, there's a game called Pit. Pit is bananas, though.
Yeah.
But it's super fun.
That's probably our favorite, yeah.
Yeah, Pit. I do like Pit. Because Pit is crazy. And so, I don't mind it. Estelio said Sidereal Confluence is the best trading game by far. I've heard it's good. I haven't played it. TI4. It's a little bit longer than Catan.
All right. So my turn. I'm going to craft using roosts, but no, I'm not. I only added 1.
Lit. Ooh, whole card. What are you doing? How are you, whole card? Thank you for that. Hosties.
Did you do a great job?
Hostess cakes.
TI4 is a 4X game, not a trading game, though.
Wait for it, Mikey.
Why?
Wait for the best.
What?
The intro, the whole card comes in. Remember they have the what's it?
Oh yeah, well that's when they raid.
Oh yeah. Either way, nonetheless,
the bard come in, you want the whole card.
Mm-hmm.
Chinatown's pure negotiation and trading. Okay.
Chinatown is
That's something Jude loves so much.
He loves Chinatown, which is interesting. I don't like no negotiation games. They stress me out.
Bonanza's a light trading game.
True.
Bonanza maybe. Atomic Hourglass. Well, that's a good name right there.
Oh,
okay, guys. So real quick, I'm going to go. I'm going to recruit. I'm following the decree. I am going to fall into disarray.
Again?
Yeah.
What is with you?
I don't know. It's these birds.
Give it a turmoil all the time.
I'm a recruit to
Sorry, Crookie. Unfortunately, we're not going to game tomorrow night. We have to record our podcast tomorrow night.
If we did, it'd have to be very brief.
Very brief. And yeah, so unfortunately, probably not. We'll try and game later this week, but yeah, tomorrow's not gonna work. Last second we have to try and squeeze in recording because we're so busy during the summer. It's just not gonna happen.
Indeed. So I moved from a matching clearing, which I could choose. I'm going to battle in a matching clearing, which again I can choose. I'm a battle right here. 2 double zeros. I swear to ass.
At least you still fulfill that part. You're just not getting much else out of it.
Indeed. And I build in a thing, but I don't have that. So I fall into disarray again. Oh, snaps.
Turmoil.
Right.
Righteous Life said, glad you boys are growing an audience. Thank you, Righteous Life. I appreciate that. We are growing. Righteous Life. Chicago. Thank you, Mom Writes, for that gifted sub.
Mom writes Righteous Life.
Mom Writes Righteous Life.
Bam.
Thank you so much.
We're glad we are too. It's you know what? It's damn fun.
We're growing slow, but it's the community we have here in our Twitch and YouTube and all that kind of stuff too is just like so freaking amazing that I don't know. I mean, there's no words for it. I mean, go to the Discord and read all the stuff that people are talking about, the community, the family. I mean, it really gets me emotional. Noah the Shark asks, what's the difference between a host and a raid? A host is when essentially if you go to like if Cassie hosted us, we would just show up on her channel, but we don't get any of her viewers. Like if people are watching on her channel,
watch kind of from the other channel.
Yeah, they're watching it. There, she would get the viewers. If she raids us, she's actively sending us her viewers, and they come to our page, and it gives us viewers. And so raiding is better than hosting because it makes your numbers look like we have over 100 viewers right now because Cassie raided us. Normally we have like 40, 50, somewhere in there on a Tuesday or Thursday night. So that's the difference.
Thank you everyone who came over in the raid and is sticking around.
Yes, and thank you for all the follows and people who are hanging out. We're playing a board game. I know y'all watch drawing. Sometimes I draw.
This is art.
But I did not do this art. My art's over there.
Indeed.
It's on a desk over there.
So guys, I'm going into the evening and I'm going to score a victory point for my wrist, and I'm going to get this right here. That's the end of my turn, Nick.
Ooh. Okay.
Gotta get this.
We're in bird song, which means I place a wood at every spot that I have a sawmill. Sawmill ass. Sawmill ass. Sawmill ass.
Okay.
Alrighty, and then I can craft. Can I craft? Where do I have crafting? Oh my god, I need to craft in a freaking ass. Oh man. Oh gosh. Is this recorded to watch on YouTube? We record it.
And upload it onto YouTube. Yeah.
Oh, you did this. Thank God.
The problem... Yeah, man, I got you. The problem is you won't be able to see the chat playing out if you watch it on YouTube later. If you watch it on Twitch for as long as it's available, you will be able to see the chat playing out as you watch. And we've thought about doing something where we actually see the chat kind of scrolling around on the screen so that when we upload it to YouTube, you can see that. But it's like we're so crunched for space.
Yes, board games are very hard to get on the camera to begin with.
Ideally, we'd figure out something maybe can like live up here, or whatever, and we're trying to figure it out. But we always at least upload the videos, and that's also why we read aloud the questions aloud.
That's why we read everything aloud because it's honestly I don't know where we'd put it. Some games are small, but this game like my board, I'm sitting here, my board is over here because I want you to be able to see it. It's very difficult to get it on screen, and if we try to put the chat on here too, it's just time that it's space that we don't have, frankly.
And Jabs says with an email, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I try to look up Jabs. I'm not sure what you're talking. Not sure what that is, but okay. So I'm not going to craft anything. I can do up to 3 actions. I know I'm going to build.
Shalversad, I will explain that in one moment.
Recruit spot. I'm going to build a recruit spot down Mir.
Righteous Life really likes the setup as it is. I do too. I think we've really hit to something that's good. And I think we do, hopefully, let us know, a good enough job if you're watching later that we read out the questions and stuff. So even if you can't see the chat, you can follow what's going on. You missed maybe some of the, the awesome interactions that y'all are having with each other. But, anyway. Shabbersot asked real quick, he said, my brother asked me what bing bongs were, and I said, it's one of us, all of us. But since I'm relatively new here,
all bing bongs.
What is the origin of bing bongs? So bing bongs is just like Nick and I always just,
I'm going to recruit while he's doing that.
Call each other names and stuff, and just like, oh, what's up, jackass, and all these things, and what's up, you damn bing bong. So yeah, it's like, yeah, these 2 bing bongs over here. Just kind of like these dummies, and so it's just a term of endearment, and then
I'm going to move.
And then so we like mentioned that once, and then Cheryl like put hashtag Team Bing Bong into like a tweet or something like that, and it kind of got our like brain thinking like, oh, that's kind of a cool thing, like Team Bing Bong, like all the we call each other Bing Bong and stuff. It's like a fam, so like then it just became a thing, man.
All right, I'm done. So I'm just gonna draw a card, but I did uncover one of these little symbols, so I get to draw 2 cards. But yeah, that's all Team Bing Bong is. It's just something we call ourselves, and it's kind of grown into now everyone we're all part of Team Bing Bong, You
Bing Bongs?
That's pretty much it. Yeah.
Is that term from Spaceballs? Is that what they call like the
Tip.
Cheryl! Why? Hey, Cheryl!
Why do you give us
wish
things?
we had, since we're rowing a boat really fast. We're going forward by going backward. Thank you, Cheryl.
Thank you, Cheryl. Love you, girl.
Is everyone just trying to rub it in Jab's face that his stuff isn't working?
I think Jabs is like, I want to give them money, but I can't.
My turn?
I can't do it. Yes.
All right, I'm going to add these. I'm going to finally
see Cassie using that Bing Bong. Boo!
Oh,
Tip Bing Bong.
Tip hype.
Thank you, Cheryl.
Thank you, Cheryl. That's very, very sweet of you. Okay.
Oh, Crook says your face needs to be bigger, Mike. Your beautiful face. Hold on. Hold on. We'll make Mike's face bigger. Bigger, Mike. Look at it right here.
Why?
Now he's in the middle. Look at his stupid face. Sorry, now I'm all over the place.
Why am I big? Nick, what are you doing with us?
Crook asked us to make Mike's beautiful
now
face
you're moving
bigger.
other stuff too. Now what'd you move?
So now I did that.
You
do your turn.
You
You
click
let
something.
me worry about
I am
this.
going to do my decree. I'm going to recruit from a clearing.
Lit.
With a roost, I'm going to recruit to here. Pow. And I'll recruit to here.
Can you keep it like that now? You need to be able to see the board.
I'm going to move from a
Obviously.
matching clearing, which is what's this word I'm looking for?
Move?
Where it matches everything.
What?
Wild. Jesus. Oh, man.
Mike periodically forgot the
I
word
forget things sometimes.
mile.
I'm going to move from here to here. Since I have a majority here, I can move here. Now I have to battle in a matching clearing. I have to battle in a bunny area. I'm going to battle right here. Gimme it.
Rajislav said, what would be the cheapest convention I can get to where I can play lots of games traveling from Canada?
I'm going to assign 2 hits or 1 since there's 1 here. If you want a field hospital up there, I don't lose anybody. Oh, no, but then I knock off your building. Pap. So the way the buildings work is you have to kill all warriors first. But
shoot.
if you then have a token, you can
So I should have gotten 2 victory points.
destroy
them. So this goes and covers this back up so I can get it off again and get it.
Since I destroyed a token or a building, I get a victory point for that. And my last thing is I have to build. I'm really glad I rolled that because I would have fallen into disarray.
Rajislav is in Toronto. Origins is probably closest to you.
Building a roost.
Origins is in Ohio. I don't know how good Origins is for playing games. Honestly, I would try to go to Dice Tower West in March because it's in Vegas, and flying to Vegas tends to be really cheap. Also, hotels in Vegas, especially if you're off the strip, also tend to be really cheap. Satan Not Sarah said, nope, American here. Thank God we have some more Americans in here. Jesus.
Oh, jeez.
We run Canadian so deep here. And I don't know what it is.
So damn deep.
Why we attracted so many Canadians.
So amazingly deep.
Why?
Well, I think we're the coolest.
Is it the disdain that we have for them?
Yeah.
Okay. In hard board games, they're in America. They're in freaking, they're in like Louisiana. They're in America.
They're in the cut.
USA hype. We don't need to hype USA. USA is already too hyped all the time on
Too
USA.
damn hyped. All right, I'm done, Nicholas.
Good call. Dab on it. Hello, Nadia, for Canada. Oh, I dabbed on Canada. Dab on it.
Here's the thing. I like
I
Canada.
can't not.
I'm not trying to just gain sympathy point, but I like Canada just fine.
That's one.
I'm cool with it.
That's one.
I'm cool.
That's one.
I'm cool with it.
No, I love Canada. I really do. I don't know. I've never been there. I'm sure it's lovely. It's cold. Come to LA. Mom writes.
Mom writes. Oh, Canada. Dabada.
Thank you, Mom.
Nick the Sixth Canadian. I'm allowed. Agree. Don't listen to Nick.
I just love.
Don't
just
listen
love
to
it.
him.
It's just, it cracks me up.
He's a silly.
It cracks me up in my little face.
He is silly son B.
All this hype. Our
Canada next week.
people, Cassie, are too freaking lit.
They're lit.
They need to
up.
calm the hell down.
They're
honestly.
lit up. They're lit up.
Lunch has made a good point. Go to Snakes and Lattes in Toronto. Snakes and Lattes freaking rules.
Damn, I want to go there so bad.
There's two. There's like 2 or 3 in there. They're building one in Phoenix.
Really?
They're building one in Arizona. I know that somewhere.
Rip.
Snakes and Lattes is like where it's at.
How many times they played? Like 3.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Oh shoot! I'm sorry. Slivers. Here's the thing. Like 2. As we talked about earlier, this game's actually pretty quick at 2. Not when we get raided. I blame Cassie. I'm blaming Cassie.
Here's the thing.
I don't care. No,
I don't mind it. I'll blame it too.
Okay, my turn. First thing is bird song. I place a wood at every sawmill. 1, 2, 3. So I have 4 wood. Building out in Tempe. That's what it is. Thank you, Diz.
Sweet.
Where are you? Where are you, Diz? Are you in Tempe or are you in Phoenix? I can't remember. I know you're in Arizona.
Arizona.
All right, I can craft. Can I craft though? What do these things do? What did that boot do?
What?
What does that boot do?
Allows you to move.
I can just move one,
exhaust it.
turn it in, and move it one. Do I exhaust it each turn, or is it like it goes away?
Here's the thing, Nick. It's not very clear. It says exhausted.
Slivers or anyone who's played these tokens, is it like a one-time use?
Exhaust attack to take actions. You can exhaust them. Take actions.
I don't
believe flipping them face down so you don't get rid of it.
Yeah, I'm in Tempe. Okay, Diz, you got it made right now. Righteous Life said, Dice Tower West is what you'd recommend you guys going. I would recommend it. You have to look at flights and stuff like that. I don't really know. But they're used by the Trash Panda. So are they not for us at all?
What?
He said these are used by the Trash Panda, the Vagabond.
They are. The raccoon, the Vagabond.
Hi, Ambi.
Hey, Ambi. Is who McGreedy, man. Twitch Prime. I'll tell you, it's so free, it's crazy. So free, it's crazy. They are for the Vagabond.
He said, I'm not sure what they do without him. Because I have a card where I can get one of the boots. I don't care if you see it. And I don't know if, like... I know for the Vagabond, but I don't... I'm going to assume that
that's
I don't
what...
use them at all.
Honestly, guys, if I will say this game is much more accessible, but the rulebook is frustrating.
The rulebook is not great.
For sure. Because it doesn't say for sure. It's like, well, can only the Vagabond use them? Because these are definitely meant mostly for the Vagabond. But there's also a bunch of these that are lettered, which are... I think for only the Vagabond.
So if I did this, if I just played this, would I just get a victory point then instead? Or can I just not play this? The rulebook is not great. I'm going to put that out there. On Righteous Life, yeah, I would suggest Dice Tower West. Look at, it's relatively cheap to stay in Vegas. It's relatively cheap to get there. I'm not sure if being from Canada or flying internationally makes a difference. It's pretty far away from you, but again, flying to Vegas tends to be really cheap. And it's going to be great. We are going to be there. But that's a con where literally... all you do is sit around and play games. There's nothing else to do. And so, it's pretty great.
So you mean the example?
Sweet C, you'll see you later.
Sweet C? The example shows like the Marquis de Cat crafting a gently used knapsack and doing that, and then takes the matching item from the supply, scores 1 victory point, then discards the cards. Then you get the knapsack. So I think you can use them, but then like the... Vagabond has a bunch more that they can get because that's like the main way that they act and do stuff. They do actions through all of those.
All right, you're right.
So, you know.
Never judge a game by whether the bros sound confused. We are confused a lot.
Listen here.
Jeez, Viking, what's up? But are you two going? Yes, we will be there. We will be there. Look in the master rulebook is what Slivers says. I'm going to go ahead and not do that this turn then. Because I don't know. Okay, so I am going to do my actions. I have 4 wood to do stuff with. I'm going to... oh, ass. I'm going to use 1 wood to bring back one of my workshops. I'm going to put it down here. Right. And I'm going to get 2 more victory points for that. At least I'm doing good on victory points. And then I am going to... Goodness me. Hello, everyone. Cheese Vikings. What's up? And then... Screw it. You know what I'm going to do? Well, I'm going to discard. I'm going to discard this card so I can do another action. I am going to build again. I'm going to spend 3 and build another sawmill, which will give me 3 more points. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to put it up here. Then I am going to march. I'm going to move these. Oh, I can't march here, huh? Because I don't have majority.
Where are you marching from?
Oh, I have majority here,
You
so
can.
I can. I'm going here. And then we're going to battle. Because I never battle Mike. Because he's usually the one fighting. So we're going to battle Mike.
Why?
Because I want to.
I don't like it.
Oh. What's everyone doing tonight? Cassie, what were you drawing tonight? I don't think you ever said. Or maybe you said. I just missed it in the mass array of hosting. Are you working on that giant
Did you answer Crookie about
Oh,
Strategicon?
no, I said this earlier. They were doing Zelda stuff tonight. Never mind. What?
Did you answer Crookie about Strategicon?
Nope. Cheese
Viking
Viking games.
Cheese Viking games. We have not bought tickets for Strategicon,
But
yet.
we will be there.
We will be there.
They don't sell out, so we'll be there. Thank you, Cheese Viking, for that sub. Woo! Enjoy your bing bong. People drop bing bongs in that chat. Sorry, we're working on studies. No, that's right. I remember that now. I'm gonna battle Mike anyway. I'm gonna battle. So I rolled a 0 and a 3. So that means I kill his ass. What? A bird. So I could have killed up to 3, and I rolled a 0, which means he doesn't hit me back at all, which is great. And then when I'm in a battle, I get a victory point. Is that how battles work?
If you take off a token or a building.
Oh, that's right. And there's no token to take off.
Okay. So it's mostly for us non-vagabond folk. Taking the tokens is useful simply to entice the vagabond to give you cards and stuff to take them.
Oh,
So you will get the victory points for building them. So it's definitely useful, but you will not get to use the things.
so if I do that card, I essentially get the victory point.
You get
I
a
get that, but it wouldn't really matter in this
Correct.
game. Okay.
Correct.
All right, cool. Turtle Mesh, what's up? I need to write you back, but I got you, brother. Turtle Mesh is getting a print. Print of some sweet art, dude.
Dude, you're gonna get such a sick print, dude.
This is my print hair.
Scheisse. My turn?
Yes, except for I need to draw 2 cards. Wait a minute. And the card is 5? 5? Cool. Okay, I'm good. All right, Mikey's turn.
This is gonna go poorly.
Is it?
Gonna fall into disarray, baby.
Cassie, I'm gonna lurk and grab some food. I'm starving. Cassie, you do you, girl.
So I have to first.
You do you.
I have to first add a card to the decree that the birds must follow.
Did you turn off the air at any point?
No. You can turn it on, kick it on.
It's just hot.
And then I'm going to craft using my roosts. So I have roosts in 2 bunny areas. So I can craft this card. It's investments. I can get that little money thing and get 3 victory points. I'm just doing it for the victory points, y'all. I'm all about them victies. So I'm going to do that. Pow. So I'm going to grab this. So Nick cannot take it because this is a limited amount of resource. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 spaces up. And then I'm going to go into my decree. So I'm going to recruit in a matching clearing with a roost. Normally, by the way, with the Erie, they don't like to trade. They're very proud people. So normally you'd only get 1 point for crafting something instead of like 3 in this instance. But my current leader is a builder, so I ignore the disdain for trade when I craft. So this is a good time for me to have done that. Anyhow, I'm going to recruit into a matching clearing with a roost. It's wild, so I can choose any of my areas with a roost. I'm going to go down here and put a worker there. A warrior, excuse me. Now I'm going to move from a matching clearing. Again, this is wild, so I can choose. I'm going to move these 2 folks over here. Next, I have to battle twice. I have to battle in... Oh, shit. Nope. I was going to do this. I'm going to move here so I don't go into turmoil just yet.
Don't go into turmoil.
Now I have to battle twice. I have to battle once in a rabbit area and then once in an area of my choosing. So I'm going to battle up here in the rabbit clearing. I will hit him twice because I have 2 people here to hit twice with. He will hit once, so both of your peeps go away. One of my peeps go away.
I'm going to spend this card because it's in a rabbit area. I'm going to spend one of my dudes.
How do you have
You can
so
come back here.
many cards? You bring this card down to 5 at the end?
I haven't had. This is the first time I've ever had 5.
Damn.
I just never really used them.
Damn. Now I'm a battle over here. 3 and 0, so this will just wipe out.
Julio. What's up, Julio?
Julio.
What was that?
Mouse. Mouse clearing.
What? What's up, Julio? How are you? Are you lit? Tell me you're lit.
So here's the problem. I'm so close, Nick, but no cigar.
To what?
The last thing I have to do is I have to build in a matching clearing, which is a rabbit clearing.
Oh, you gotta destroy
So you rule without a roost. I would be able to move because I rule this, but as you can see, the two building areas.
Thing?
2.
Oh, so you don't have enough to kill it?
Nope. I wouldn't have anyhow. Ooh.
Damn. Why?
Ooh, jabs.
Figure it out. Jabs.
How'd you figure it out, Jabs? Thank you, Jabs. He just figured it out.
Oh,
Jabs.
Thank you beautiful man, you.
Jabs.
What
jab
is going on, Jabs?
You get a fierce jab on it for that. I'll give myself a concussion for that one. For that one.
For that one. Jabs, you're so wonderful.
Indeed. You're the man. Okay, so here's the thing, folks.
I love you, brother.
I'm falling apart.
Yeah, you are. You're not playing your best game.
It's not going great.
You have gone to Turmoil
so
very many times.
This is only my
button works, but the link doesn't. It's kind of weird. Okay, I'll take a look at it after this. I'm not sure what's going on with that.
So first thing is, I'm going to humiliate myself for every bird card I have, of which I have 3. I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3 points. I
like
purge
that,
everything but the viziers. My leader gets deposed. I get my new leader, so I'm going to do my move.
Despot.
The despot. Right. So now I basically score extra points if I manage to break your building.
The leaders decide where your loyal viziers go?
Indeed, okay. Yeah. So this one I have to be on move and build.
Okay, cool.
They'll have little things that are dictated where they go. And now I'm a score for my roosts, so I'll get 2, and I'll get 2 cards.
You'll get 2? Oh, that's right. All right, cool. I'm going to place wood on my sawmills. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, so I can't use that because I don't rule that clearing. That's good to know. Good to know. All right. Do I want to craft anything? Well, I can't craft up there because I don't freaking know that shiz anymore. Ugh. All right. Well, I'm not going to craft because the thing I was going to craft is not. I don't control it anymore. Lit. I'm gonna. So each spot only has a couple. I don't know if you can see these little red spot, not little red, little white boxes. But each spot you can only build so much stuff.
Indeed. Julio says, all good, brothers. Got to play some Gen Con newness at group yesterday. I see you were also partaking. What did you get to play? We are indeed playing some of the hotness, that hot. And Jab says, can y'all quick talk about what you did for food during Gen Con? If you had any highlights, just curious. We did finish out your turn, man. I don't mean to interrupt, but yes, we'll think about.
I haven't done anything, right?
We ate Panera Bread every day for breakfast.
That's true.
For brunch.
Super over Panera Bread right now.
So we're pretty good on Panera Bread for a while. Pretty good on it. Set.
Oh, yeah, these are
okay.
I'm gonna build.
We got to have some dope barbecue and then pizza from our Moonshot Games night, which was awesome. Got to have great snacks from Missy. That was awesome. We got to go to dinners. We got to go to Buca de Beps with Dice Tower Folk.
We get 3 points. 1, 2, 3.
And that was my
peace out, JG Mine.
The food trucks were legit as lunches. We did
not food truck
because it was just like so long, but we probably should have.
I'm a recruit.
Chamersad had Panera for breakfast. Yeah, that Panera was putting in work.
Once per turn, place 1 warrior at each recruiter. So I guess I don't need to own this. Or I don't need to rule it. It does not specify that.
Ooh, that's annoying. That changes my plan.
Because building it does specify it says a clearing I rule.
Yeah.
It just says I recruit each recruiter. So boom. Okay. And then my last thing. Sorry, I'm gonna move.
Probably the best meal we had, objectively, was we went to the Weber Grill with the Restoration Games crew. They took us out to dinner.
I'm gonna move here. And
dude, get up out of my areas, bro.
Lit.
I'm so pissed.
I am going to then draw 2 cards.
I'm so damn pissed, bro.
I'm pissed. This time I will have to draw this card down.
That freaking decree, man. We ate the Weber Grill. It had some ribs with some veggies and some mashy taties.
Weber Grill is probably my favorite. Weber Grill is
pretty
pretty fire.
We also went to Giordano's, got some deep dish, and played board games. That was on Sunday night after all the madness. And that was very nice because it was just me and him. We were just chilling. We were just decompressing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So y'all good? You done?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. I'm at Birdsong.
Yeah, it was good. The food was the area around the convention is like right in the middle of downtown. There's a ton of food there, so that was really really nice. So yeah, so nothing like groundbreaking, but it was good though. Really really good. Cannot complain about the food at all. At all. Shaw was that I had prepared for breakfast each day too. It was great. What we would do is we would wait. We'd usually get there before the con opened because we can get in because we are exhibitors. So we'd go to the con early, get in early, walk around, talk to people, do whatever, buy stuff, whatever. And then once the con opened at 10 and the tens of thousands of people start rushing in, that's when we would leave and go to breakfast because it was all the places were pretty empty because everyone was going into the con. And so we did that every day, and it worked super well.
Yeah, Weber Grill is legit. They literally cook on these like giant Weber grills. It's pretty cool. And ribs are always the right choice. I agree.
You're right.
It was kind of a prefix menu. Had like 3 options, and I'm like, yeah, ribs for sure.
It was fun. Yeah,
they were advertised as fall off the bone ribs,
and they fell
off that bone.
They sure did.
That was good. Okay, I'm going to.
Lunch said I learned from our Uber driver that Indianapolis is known for its pork tenderloin. I did not know that, and I did not eat that, but. You're right.
I wish I had. I am going to recruit into a place that I have a nest and it's wild, so I may choose which I do. I will choose to recruit.
Julio said Weber Grill has restaurants down in the States. Interesting. Yeah, they do.
I'm going to move.
I guess so.
People from a clearing of my choosing because it's wild. I'm going to battle in a fox clearing. I'm going to battle right here.
Vizier's back.
Vizier.
I am glad. Was it nice being home, Vizier, or are you stupid bummed?
Nick, you defended not well.
I did not defend well, Mike. I did terrible.
So, boom, I clear you out, and that is a fox area, and
I'm going to get rid of this fox card to put one of my people back there.
And I'm going to build in a matching clearing without a roost that I rule. And this is, again, wild. I may choose.
Please tell me you're not going to Turmoil.
I'm not going to Turmoil. Yay!
Everybody, Mike's not going into Turmoil.
Building a roost. Not going into my evening. So I'm going to score 3 victory points now. Now I'm up. Now I'm cooking. 1, 2, 3. I'm coming for you, man. Coming for you.
Yeah, you are.
Yes. And I draw 2 cards.
Julio said, great job on your live show. Watched it at work today and rolled a few times. Well, I'm glad. Out of curiosity, which live show are you talking about? Are you talking about the meetup we did or the live game of Codenames that we did?
Or
all right,
the Dice Con live show.
Love you, brother. Thank you so much for popping in.
Dude, Jabbles.
We'll see you later, man. I know it's late for y'all.
Yeah, you're right.
And Visual said, glad to be home. Still recovering, though. Still mentally drained. Yeah, I'm still pretty damn tired. Cons are the most exhausting thing on the planet. Fisher, how did all we didn't get the chance to, we didn't honestly see you very much at all. How did your play tests go? How did your demos and stuff go? Birdman! What's up, Birdman? Birdman is where it's at.
Birdman, you the man.
Birdie Manny?
Pacquiao? Manny Pacquiao. Ladies and gentlemen.
What you doing? Oh, it's my turn?
Yeah. What you doing, bro? You tell me.
So playtest went great. Everyone enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Lit.
So
dope.
Just.
Nick DeStick said, I'm going to be a vendor at Fan Expo. 4 days of a massive con and 1 day of setup.
Woof.
Yeah, that's rough. What is Fan Expo? Like, what's the con for? Is it nerdy stuff? Is it, what is it? What are you a fan of is the question. Pottery. Ceramic cats.
And lizards.
All right. My birds, I'm going to place a wood in each sawmill.
I don't know how I'm going to do this, guys. The Marquita
Mom
catch
writes.
just is very powerful. Mom writes.
Night.
Oh man. All right. Enjoy hanging with the puppers and have a great night. We will see you very soon. We'll chat you up on the next one. Thanks for hanging in and hanging with Root, and sorry for the delays and stuff with all the amazingness of people coming in. You got people hanging out still.
Still
that's
blaming
just
Catherine.
awesome. This
Still
is
blaming
awesome. I mean, yeah, she literally started the raid, but you know.
I'm gonna craft. Oh, not that one.
Pretty cool.
I'm gonna craft this card, which
Great.
I have to do. Have a workshop in a spot with a mouse spot. It's over here. So basically, I don't even need to pick that thing up, do I?
What?
I don't need to pick that knapsack up for this one.
You can, because if I get a card and stuff, like
that's
these
a good
are
point.
limited, so it does. You know.
So I'll get this. It doesn't really do anything for me in this game, but I will get a victory point for crafting that.
Indeed.
I also won't do anything else.
So Nick the Stick says, dab on it. Or you said dab on it. But Nick the Stick says, thank you, Joy. Says,
Thank you, Joy.
The con is for comics, movies, TV shows, and sports. One of the largest in Canada. Over 20,000 people. 2 buildings in Toronto. That's awesome.
Cool. That'll be fun.
That's so cool.
Oh
my god, guys.
Lots of components.
Cool.
Okay. That's interesting. All right.
Yeah.
For a Visor, I'm sorry. I'm just going. All right, as if you know what I'm talking about.
I know.
I'm thinking about your
Vigor's game
predicament.
has lots of components which make it expensive. So the main note that they got was
Make
it's
it
got to
cheaper.
be cheaper, so that they can charge
interesting.
less and make it more
That is
sellable.
interesting.
And blah blah blah.
Rise Live. Have you played Rising Sun? Did you like it? No. And personally, I don't think I would like it. I want to play it because I'm curious.
Yeah.
And because everyone loves it so much that I want to try it for that reason. I do not think I would like it though.
Crook, who's been in the chat, has it, likes it, and is going to teach us it.
Yes, so we will play it eventually. But personally, I don't. I'm happy to be wrong. There are some games I've gone into thinking I was going to hate, and I absolutely adored. But I don't think I'm going to like it. But I want to try it.
And Bidger says they already have a pretty good solution to the whole component thing. It's like changing the game from worker placement to action selection, which doesn't change the gameplay. Because ultimately, it's the same thing, right? You're just selecting actions that happen to be on a board, but you might be able to work out some mechanism.
In a way, yeah. It depends on the game. From what I've heard about your game, it doesn't seem like it'll make a much difference.
Yeah. And Nick the Six says for their convention, they have most of the cast of Back to the Future this year. That is dope.
That's pretty lit. I'm not going to lie.
Super cool.
That's pretty lit. Okay, so I am going to build... I have 5 wood. I'm going to build a new workshop. Can I build stuff? Do I have open spaces? I do.
I don't know, you're just too like freaking built up.
Honestly, yeah, I need to conquer more spaces because I am actually out of spots. All right, then I am going to move. It says take two moves. Does that mean? What does that mean? Do you know what that means? Sorry. So basically, like, for you can move... You have to move at least one, but you can move everybody. It's... For moving, it's like taking 2 moves. Does that mean you can move... Is, like, this one move and then this is 2 moves? Or is, like, this one move... I mostly only move one person, so I haven't really come to this too much, but...
I believe... Talk to people, Nick, for 1 minute.
Okay. Julio said, worth a try. Definitely, I'd play 3 to 5 player. We'll probably play 3. I want to try. I really want to try. Righteous Life, the length puts you off. No, the gameplay puts me off. I don't really like negotiation games. I don't really like games where you're building alliances. They stress me out. I don't like backstabbing people. I don't like turning on people. It really, it's a mechanic I actively loathe. It makes me feel bad. I don't like it. Even though I know it's in a game and it's not personal or whatever, I do not like it. And that game sounds like everything I don't like. But I want to try it.
In the example that they're doing, they're moving 2 units each time, so I do not believe that it's
so
one.
I think as long as it's
do 2
either
moves.
Two something you have majority from, so as long as that's 2 moves.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I am going to go... That's 1, and then...
I don't love that.
I'm going to go boom, like that. That's 2. You know, I'm going to go 2. Well, no, because I don't rule if I don't have that. I'm a battle.
Gotta survive.
A 3 and a 1.
I did not survive.
So he kills one of my people, but I killed both his. Ooh!
Damn.
So that was 1, I built, I moved, I battled.
I built, I moved, I battled.
I am going to play a bird card so I can do one more, and then I am going to build und again.
Oh, it's like that?
Oh, it's like that, though? Oh, you think it's like that, though? I'm going to build another workshop. I'm going to build it right near. I'm going to get 3 points. 1, 2, 3.
Jeez Louise. Get my bum kicked.
And then I'm going to draw 2 cards. It feels bad, man. Hard to try to say. I feel the same way about negotiation games. Hammy says negotiation games stress me out. They stress me out very much.
Righteous Life says the negotiation and backstabbing I felt was insignificant in the game the couple times I've played it, FYI. All right.
I've kind of heard that too. That's what I want to try. I really do. I just don't know if I'm going to like it. Like a game like Diplomacy or it's even like small light games. I don't like backstabbing people. It really upsets me. Honestly, even though I know it's a game, it really upsets me. I really don't like it. Vidger says, so does Nick have an insurmountable lead? Maybe. I don't really know. It's kind of hard to tell. Maybe. I'm doing pretty good. The cats are tough to beat. Like, you have to really, really go after them because they just have majorities. They crush butt pretty good.
Yeah, they do. All right, my turn.
Cool. So, Righteous Life, yes, it is. I do want to try it. I do. Shopper Sod said, I've only played Rising Sun once. We didn't negotiate that much and never really backstabbed. It was still enjoyable. Totally. And maybe that's the way we can play the game. Again, these are all reasons why I want to try it. I just, I don't know if I'm going to like it. It might be one of those games where I have to play with a very specific group. That's one of the reasons why area control games are kind of hit and miss because I don't like attacking people. It's and not that like if you do you're a bad person. No, it's just not my jam. My jam is multiplayer solitaire games where like everyone's doing their own thing and you're just trying to outplay, but that's like my jam because I don't like a lot of conflict.
Okay. So I'm gonna recruit twice to this area. Once from the rabbit, once from a wild, so I'll recruit there. I have to move from an area, matching clearing rather. I can choose what I do. So I'm gonna move here. Move 3 people over there. I have to battle in a fox clearing, which is this right here. Let's roll out the battle. 2 and 0. So I'll knock out your 2 folk. You will not defend. And now are you defenseless? Because I'm going to hold defenseless.
I'm going to spend a fox card to get one over here. No other sharks. I sometimes can like light amounts of take that, but if one person isn't into it, it completely kills it for me. Take that, in my opinion, is different than negotiation. I don't mind some take that games. It's still not really my jam, but like I don't mind some like just take that. But negotiation and backstabbing to me is a very different thing.
So in the clearing of battle, you've been left defenseless.
I have.
I deal an extra hit.
Ooh, nice. Bang bang.
Which will give me 2 victory points because the despot. So I get 1 for clearing out a token, and I get another 1 because the despot is the current leader.
Julio asked, did we try Newton? No, we didn't get a chance to. That thing was selling out. Boom, 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 boom. Real quick.
And now the last thing I have to do is I have to build a roost in a matching clearing, in this case a wild one, in which I rule. So I'll put a roost right there.
Nice.
Now I'm going to score 4 points. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
See, for him, he scores these points at the end of every one of his turns. So if I don't get rid of his roosts, he can catch up pretty quick. Whereas me, I only score these points when I take one of these buildings and take it off and put it on the board. Not every turn.
Indeed.
Dutch said, Nick, what about bluffing? Don't you like that either? It depends on the bluffing game. It's not my favorite. But again, that's... I don't know. For me, that feels different. I'm not entirely sure why. Guess said, if that's your jam, you'd probably like Altiplano in terms of multiplayer solitaire. I didn't dislike Altiplano. I like Orleans better at this point, but the game was fine. I do like those kinds of games, though. I like Orleans better as of right now, but you're right about that. Rogers Life said, have you seen that game Z recommended called Demon Worker, worker placement kind of game? I do remember him mentioning it.
Demon Worker?
It's like Demon Worker. It was on his top 10 Gen Con releases.
Oh,
I don't remember much about it, but yes. And yes, Diz, we do prefer all out. Cheese Viking said, I need some interaction, but I do mostly like multiplayer solitaire. I don't mind. That's why I think I like worker placement games, because there's interaction with taking spots before people, but it's not super high for the most part, and that's like my freaking jam. Any demos of Evolution Ocean, not that I saw, I would have been freaking all over that if I could.
Which game?
Evolution Ocean, the ocean one they're doing.
Oh yeah! Oh my god! Yeah.
Fuego. I don't know. I'm sure they're kickstarting it. They kickstart most of their stuff.
Okay. Yeah, there was no. I mean, Northstar was there, and they had a bunch of stuff for Evolution, but it was more about their beta testing the app.
Yeah.
The computer game version. Yeah.
So I'm gonna go. What?
Guys, I haven't fallen apart in like 2 turns.
You haven't. You've done very well.
Sheesh.
I need to ice some of your Eries though. So it's essentially 1 damage to undo one of your Eries, right?
My roosts.
You roost.
Yeah. But you have to clear all my warriors first.
Yeah, of course. Okay, I am going to. Do I want to craft anything?
Nick the Stick, out of here. Have a good one.
Thank you so much for hanging out after we got raided. I really appreciate it, Nick.
Yeah, really awesome.
I'll see you in Cassie's chat.
Yeah, indeed. Cheers. And Rice Life says Z put that game in his 4th best worker placement game in that top worker placement games list.
Oh, that's where it was. Yeah.
And because he put it ahead of Pillars, I had to buy it. Demon Worker.
Ooh, yeah, I can't remember what it was. I mean, it was brought up from Japan, I believe, and it's a weird theme. It's interesting. Do I want to craft anything? What do I have craft stuff? Oh no, where's my craft? Oh, you got rid of my damn craft, huh?
Have we tried the trade board? We did, and liked it a lot.
I'm gonna craft this one because I have a fox, so I get the little hammer, bink, bink, and then I get 2 victory points. Damn. Pizza for breakfast is a thing, right? I'm really hungry.
Oh, hell yeah, it's a thing.
Are you kidding me?
Pizza for all of life.
Lunch said Z is awesome. Just need to point that out. I agree. I love Z.
Z is cool. We got to spend some time with them.
And Z likes us, which I like.
Yeah.
Not that like all the rest of them don't, but like Z seems to dig us. We got to hang out. Me, us two, Matthew, Jude, and Z. We all went out and got a drink and sat like outside under a street light and just talked about stuff for like an hour and a half. It was great. Yeah. I was like laying on the ground, just it was great. It was awesome.
Just enjoying it.
I love those late night chats. All right, so I crafted that ass. I am going to recruit. Recruit.
Got a recruit. I need people. I'm a recruit.
Got a recruit. I am going to spend 3 wood, and I'm going to build me another sawmill.
Dude, this dude's you got the industrial.
Can I? Yes, I can.
Ribbon.
Wait. No, I might not be able to. No, I can't. Damn it. Hold on. I had no spot for it. I don't know the spot, right? The spots are killing me. Oh, okay. All right. Never mind. These are going back. I'm not going to build. I'm going to move. I move here. And I'm going to battle.
Right here?
Yeah.
Damn. That's not good. It's 1 for 1.
All right. And I'm gonna battle because I can fight your thing, right? Your roost.
Yeah, it's defenseless too. Yeah.
So wait, so it's defenseless. Do I automatically hit it one more?
I just can't hit you. I just can't hit you, but you still have to roll because you might roll a 0.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna battle again. Battle. Oh my gosh, 2 zeros. Gosh. Screw it. Using a bird. Battle! I need him to not get 4 points right now. Since I wasn't able
I would love 4 points right now.
Since I wasn't able to build this turn, I gotta keep him from getting points. There we go.
Alright.
Roost ass. He'll only get 3 points, but he's gonna catch up quick if he keeps doing that. Alright, well that was too much. I didn't want to spend all that much. Alright, so I'm gonna draw 2 cards. Alright. Right. Cool. Roost ass. Cheryl says, I'd like to just hang out and listen to those 4 babble about anything.
We be babbling.
Satan said, "Not that's a fun thing to say. I could just call you Sarah, but I'm gonna call you Satan instead because it's in your name."
Satan.
So that's pretty much me right now. I'm not much of a board game player, but I enjoy the discussion. I agree. Board game discussion is one of my favorite things. But we were discussing a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, it was
cool. It was nice. Life,
lots of stuff, man.
It's great. It was great. I do hope everyone out there is lurking. Please feel free to give us a follow if you want. Also, if anyone out there has Amazon Prime, you get one free Twitch subscription a month, and you could give it to us if you feel so inclined. It costs $0 and
0 cents.
0 cents, but it gives us a little bit of money. It helps us out a little bit. We really appreciate it. Or just hang out and watch and lurk.
Come chill, y'all.
Do that lurk life, you know? I hope you guys are enjoying Root. We've started playing faster now, which is great. What are your favorite worker placement games? Oh, Righteous Life. That is such a large question. That is such a large question. Worker placement is both of our favorite mechanics.
My
For
turn?
me,
Sorry.
yeah, it's your turn. For me, it's like nothing even comes close to how much I love worker placement games. Julio says, Lurky, still haven't figured out how to apply Amazon Prime to Twitch. You can link your Amazon account to Twitch. I'm not entirely sure how to do it, to be completely honest. We should probably figure that out.
If anyone does know and wouldn't mind explaining that.
But worker placement games, oh gosh. Again, that's such a hard
Real quick,
question.
I'm gonna go real quick. So I'm gonna do the. Can I craft anything? Should I?
Great. Exactly my point. We could probably Google it. I'm sorry. I don't know how to do that. That's a very good question. Just as they sped up. Seriously, though.
All right. I'm going to recruit twice. Once per my wild, once per my rabbit. I'm going to move. I have to move from clearings matching. One is wild. I'm going to move 2 here. And once from a fox area. I'm going to go there. I have to battle in a fox clearing. I'm going to battle right here.
Hold on. I'm going to ambush. So ambush, I'm in a fox clearing. It's a fox card. At the start of the battle, defender may play to deal 2 immediate hits and then discard. Cancel if an attacker is playing an ambush. You playing an ambush?
Nope.
All right. Sorry.
So I don't know if that means I didn't initiate a battle.
I think you did. I just ambushed your ass.
All right, well, that didn't go well. Okay, it doesn't matter. And I'm going to build in a matching clearing, which I rule, which I do right here, because I have tie breaks, because I'm Lords of the Forest.
Gets back to that 4.
Yeah.
Right side said, just give me 2 or 3 that you love. Okay. My favorite is...
Placement?
Yeah, it's viticulture.
Easy, dude.
Yeah, there's plenty. Viticulture is my favorite.
Viticulture. Feast for Odin. And...
Dungeon Pets, Shakespeare. The Prodigals Club. What other ones do we have?
Stone Age.
Stone Age.
Everdell.
Everdell's new. Keyflower is really good. I can't see my shelf. I know we have more. But yeah. But my favorites right now are probably Feast for Odin.
Ex Libris, yeah.
Oh, Ex Libris. Yes, Ex Libris is great. Mirabek coming in with the hot stuff. I would consider Scythe worker placement lunches. Do you? Dinosaur Island. Yeah, that's it. My 3 favorite right now are probably Viticulture, Dinosaur Island, and Feast for Odin. Are probably my favorite right now.
I guess it says Agricola will probably always be my favorite. That's awesome. Caverna is another good one, yeah.
Caverna's good.
I don't know, Feast for Odin for me, put those other
Champions
ones
and
away.
Midgard, of course. Champions,
yeah.
We have a lot, yeah.
It's a bunch. If it's worker placement, I'm just pretty much just like, let's do it. Cytosis says
we
that's
saw
one dude. I know
Cytosis. We didn't get a chance to look at it.
Fan of Lords of Waterdeep. Haven't played it yet.
Haven't played it.
Would play.
Want to, but haven't played it.
Would do.
Yeah. So, have we played any Vital games? We have not. Ambi, we have not. Yeah, we saw it at the con. We saw it in passing. We didn't even have a chance to look at it. But yeah, so a lot of worker placement games. I mean, I've never come across a worker placement game I didn't like. That's a good way of putting it. Hello, Nadia. Is saying good night. Good night, Nadia.
Good night, Nadia.
You gotta change your name now. Yeah, I saw Diz said Sam Veely put his Siloam's worker placement top 10. I don't. I consider it action selection. Oh, just testing you. What Lunches says. Yeah, I don't consider it worker placement.
Yeah, it's
you're placing workers, but like
Yeah, it's action selection.
To me, it's dab on it, dab on it, dab on it,
Deb on it, dude.
dab on it, dab on it, dab
Hello,
on it,
Nadia.
dab on it.
Deb
For
on it,
Canada.
Nadia. For Canada. Listen,
I'll take it. I'll get for Canada.
I'll take
for
whatever
Canada.
silly money you send our way.
Okay. For anything.
Thank you. Hello, Nadia. It was very kind of you.
Scythe is resource management, some area control, action point selection. It might be there's no like real worker placement there. My turn?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. I'm gonna get woo, 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 woo.
Dude, this guy, I gotta start smashing up your buildings bad.
I got my wood makers in the back. Vital's earlier games are worker placement thematic. Very cool. You know how much I love thematic worker placement? Canada does have pretty money, and it's plastic. I love that.
That's true.
You can put it through the wash, no problems. Here's the thing about American money. American money is boring as ass.
Yeah.
Every other country has such pretty money. Ours is so boring. It's all that same green. Like, so many people from, like, Canada, other places are like, how do you tell all these apart? We're like, we just go by the number. Everything else you can tell by the color. You know it's a fiver because of the color.
Yeah.
And one thing I'll say about Canada rules, I like the fact that your $1 and $2 are coins.
Most of the places are $1 and $2.
Yeah, Lunas and Tunas. Vegan Chick Eatery, what's up? How are you? You came over the first time Cassie raided. Cassie raided us tonight, too.
Yeah.
What is going on, Vegan?
Hey, hey, hey.
Yeah, I do like that. It's so nice being able to just throw coins at people and have them we have dollar coins, but that's it.
That's like throwing money down. Pink.
Yeah, you can also tell by the size in a lot of countries. That's
Have
very
that
true.
coffee, please.
Yes, this is my bro, Vegan. This is my brother. Yeah, you have not met him. This is Mike.
I'm the other one.
I'm
the one that can't draw very good. But I'm just I'm a funny guy. I got worth. Got value.
I have worth.
Don't cry.
Do I have a craft spot in a bunny spot? I don't.
Chris says, I hate having coins in my pocket.
I don't mind it.
Ideally.
I would mind it less if they were $1 and $2. I don't like because they're usually like
it still
nickels.
has value, yeah.
Vegan says, Mike, oh my god, nice to finally meet you. I've heard so much about you. Yeah, it's him.
All lies. All lies.
Yep. Because here's the thing. If I was talking shit about you, you're saying you're great. If I was talking about great, then you're just humble.
Yeah. And thank you. Thank you. It's nice to meet you, too. Thanks for coming in and saying hello.
Saying hello. I am going to take my action. I'm not going to craft anything. I'm going to take my actions. I am going... Oh, see, I need to conquer. I'm going to move. Because I need to build stuff. I'm out of spaces to build stuff. So I need to spread so I can build stuff. I am going to battle.
Why?
Why did?
Wait! I'm going to ambush your ass.
Ah.
Kill 2 yo peeps at least. Alright, go ahead. So Nick can do a max...
I'm going to get rid of this bunny spot to put my dude back up here.
Nick can do a maximum of 2 damage now, because he only has 2 warriors.
It's
true. Still enough to kill me, just fine.
True.
But it's not enough to get rid of my rust.
Ooh, 1-1. Bang, bang.
Battle!
Battle! Well, no, there's no point in doing this battle, huh? Because I can't kill your roost.
Can't kill my rust.
Yes.
I will not have you take my rust.
Oh, I need to build. Oh, this is killing me. Okay, then I'm a recruit. I'm a recruit. Get all my cats on this board, damn it. I'm going to come after yo ass. All right, that's me. I'm going to draw 2 more cards.
Oh, I'm coming for your ass.
All right, you up.
Okay. I have to add something to my decree. I'm going to add to my recruit another bird. So if ever I do go on Turmoil, it's going to really hurt, but hopefully I can avoid it. So I have to do 3 recruit actions, 1 in my bunny clearing. I guess I could do that up here, couldn't I?
Bunny clearing ass.
I'll do that up here. Change it up a little bit.
Change it up.
I have to do twice in clearings of my choice that I have roosts in. Let us do this and that.
Cool content.
Cool, man. Now I have to move twice. Once from a clearing of my choosing. Once from a fox clearing.
Root for the home team.
Yep.
If they don't win, it's an ass. Freaking blows. Vegan Chicken asks, how many board games do you have total? Do you know the number?
I'm sorry. Before I started doing my decree, but I forgot you can craft stuff. I do that before my decree. I'm going to craft a travel gear. I'm going to craft this boot.
Boot!
And get a point. I'll only get one. It's only worth one because I have the disdain for trade, but same diff. I'm so sorry.
How many board games do we have? Probably around 130 or so. I don't know. We just got a lot, too. I'll have to update our BGG list.
Yeah.
But a lot. Over 100 for sure. And probably over 120 for sure at this point. Righteous Life said, "How would you put Pillars in your top 10 worker placement game?" No, because I haven't played it. But maybe.
Wait.
What's up, Shakespeare?
What to do?
How is it going, my bruh? How you doing, Big Mong?
Oh, man. I'm definitely going to fall into disarray.
Turmoil. It's turmoil, Mike. You're
Turmoil.
falling into turmoil.
But first, let's battle here.
Hey, where you battling?
Shit. I didn't think about this. Right here. In my box clearing. Did I miss something? Or did I just screw this up big time?
Might have just screwed it up big time.
Might have screwed it up big time. Alright, here we go. We're going to battle. 2v2. Rolled a 1 and a 1. Pomp. So I initiated a battle successfully. But now I have to build and matching clearing. I rule.
I'm going to discard this, put this guy up here.
That doesn't have a roost in it. Nick! I rule lots of places.
You do?
But this one's full. This one
Alex
has a roost. This one has a roost. This one has a roost. That one doesn't have enough people.
You gotta destroy something, man. You gotta
guys.
destroy something better. You're supposed to be the big birds fighting stuff.
Falling into turmoil. So,
Too bad.
it's all gonna fall apart. I'm first of all, I'm very humiliated. I'm gonna lose 1, 2, 3, 4 points because of all my birds in here.
Alex asks, is this kind of the thrift stores games? Are these legit ones? Those are legit ones. We don't count thrift store games, and we have a lot of thrift store games. The problem is we got slack on donating them back to various thrift stores. The problem is now, we have so many that we can't just like give them all to one thrift store, and so yeah. Victor said, Nick, you might be in trouble. And he said, oh, never mind. He just went downtown. Yeah.
I'm going to go back up for at the end of this, but...
He is going to go back for... Although he's starting to spread out more. You can see this beautiful blue. The problem is, it's like I'm out of spaces to build buildings. And so I need to conquer him and get rid of his roosts to build buildings. And I keep trying and I'm not able to. So it's becoming a big issue, honestly. Birdman asked, did we get Targi? We didn't. Mike went to the booth and they were sold out. So we did not get Targi. That is big on the list to get. Night Slivers.
Night Slivers.
Slivers and Spracknell are going to bed. Good night. Thank you so much for helping out with this. I hope you enjoyed watching us play it. We like it quite a bit. I can't wait to play it with more people and play with the different roles.
1, 2, 3,
love you.
4. Later.
Schaefer said, have 2 ear infections. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry, Shakespeare. That's rough.
I said boomer.
And Righteous Life said, bro, you got to play Pillars of the Earth. It's freaking gorgeous. I know. Man, honestly, I just don't know. I've never seen it anywhere. I wonder if it's at Game House. Pillars of the Earth? I'm not sure. Jim Fall said, good evening, all. Jim Fall, good evening to you, good sir. I'm assuming, sir. I probably shouldn't assume.
Don't assume.
Julio said, oh yeah, we have Targi and the expansion, one of the best 2-player. That's what I hear. I really want to play it. Really want to play it.
Alright, I'm done. Ah, it was going so well for a while. Now I'm just falling apart. Okay.
Oh, I only have one more wood to put out because all my wood's out there because I can't build anything. Melissa sings. Hey, Melissa.
Oi, oi. How are you?
How are you?
Don't know why I'm talking all that.
I'm gonna recruit. Getting all my damn cats on the stupid board.
Big Book of Madness kicked our bums. Bummer. Targi's grace is our true big.
I know.
Forever haunted by that.
I know. Targi, it's got to happen. It's got to happen.
Somehow. Some way.
All right, I'm gonna move. Move here. And then I'm going to move 2 moves. Boom.
Oh, lordy. There's just so many damn cats, and I don't know how I'm gonna do this.
Take on this freaking roost. I don't care. 3 and 1. Good. 1 away.
1, 2, 3.
Boom.
So you get a victory point for.
Okay. All right, cool. And I'm gonna use some of this freaking wood. First, I'm gonna discard this so I can do 2 things. Cause I have so much wood, I want to build a bunch of stuff.
Where you gonna build it though, bro?
I'm gonna build 1 here. I'm gonna build 1 thing. Okay. I'm gonna spend 3 woo.
How many more actions do you have?
I have 2 more. I recruited. I moved. And
This
that, oh no,
building?
sorry, this is my last one. This is my last one. This is the last build. Sorry, I forgot that I recruited first.
That's saying, man.
I am going to. Ooh, I'm gonna. Oh, what is this? 3. I'm gonna put out another sawmill right here. That's gonna give me 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm so close. Come on. All right, and that's it. I'm at 29 points. See? On. Oh man,
It's not gonna happen for me, I think. All right, my turn.
and then I draw 2 cards. Yeah. Oh man.
I'm gonna add 1 to the decree. I will fall into disrepair here. Turmoil. I know. Okay. I'm going to recruit wherever I wish. Recruit up here. I'm at the move from a matching clearing, so a mouse clear. I'm gonna move over here.
Lunch has just got Fox in the Forest. Great game.
Next, I'm a battle in a clearing of my choice because it's wild. I'm a battle right here. 3 and 3. So you have 1 thing, so you can take out 1 by knockout. 1, 2, and 3. So I do that, and I knocked off something, so I get this. And unfortunately, I don't have anything to build because I don't have the card there, so I'm going to fall into turmoil again. It's going to be okay. I think I'm strategically doing it now.
You're strategically falling into turmoil.
So I'm going to go down 2 points.
All right.
This person's getting deposed, but it served its purpose.
Now you can choose back from the other ones again, right?
Yeah.
Turmoil says 7 Wonders Duel with Pantheon is also great. We really want to get Pantheon. I really like 7 Wonders Duel, but I would like something else going on at this point.
Yeah. I'm putting my Despot in, so it's going to do move and build will be my wilds.
Raptor is pretty fire for a 2-player game as well.
I will go up 1, 2, 3.
Lit.
And then get 2 cards. Your turn.
No Heart the Shark said, I finally got to play Raptor for a second time. I've yet to see the Raptor player win. I've won a few times. I've never played the other side. It's been pretty even for us. Maybe you have started winning more than me. But I'm going to place a wood at each sawmill. Boom. And I'm going to craft. Do I have enough craft? I don't think that I do. Sorry, I'm trying to see if I... Crap. Alright. I need to do stuff.
I need to do things.
I am going to... Oh, I got to go for it now.
Don't do it!
I'm going to move. I'm going to do 2 move actions. I'm going to go... Well, I'm going to go 1. No, 2. I'm just going to do that, 2. I'm going to battle!
No!
All right, True Ray, thank you for staying up with brother. I know you're all hurt and stuff. Thank you so much, brother, for hanging out with us.
Yeah,
Love you, True Ray. See you soon, brother.
Get well soon, my brother. No, it's always
It's just something to do dishes.
I'll be back.
Ooh, 3 and 2. That's not great.
From where? Where are we battling?
Here.
So I hit you once, but you do...
You do hit me once.
Oh, man.
But I get a victory point for destroying that thing?
Yes, sir.
That is 30. Now, do you have the chance to get to 30, or is it just it ends?
I have no idea, Nick.
Well, I got to 30. 30 victory points. So we'll see. What's up, flip side? Flip side sticks.
Yeah, flippy side of stickers.
I flip it inside of the sticks. I don't know why I went all Italian with that
Flippy
one.
the sticks.
Flip side sticks. Ass. Flip side sticks. Ass. So I got to 30, so we're trying to decide if Mike has one more turn or if it's just
thinking. Here's the thing. I ain't going to get. I don't think.
I don't think so. Stellar play come from Marquita Cat. Thanks, Fisher. Andy Holm, what's up? I played my learning game of this tonight. Totally screwed up some rules. It's okay. It happens.
Here's the thing. Okay, so maybe you can answer this. If someone gets to 30, is it instantly over? I'm assuming so, because in this, it does not say.
Of course it doesn't.
This rule book sucks balls.
It's not great.
It's the worst.
Flip side, finally got kids to bed, so now I can join. Oh, that's good. I'm going to assume you can't.
Yeah, yeah. It's over. It's the first to 30, I think. It's kind of
because like, what would the tiebreaker be? You know,
yeah, you're right.
So my guess is it's just the first to get 30. Okay, well then I won as a Marquita Cat.
Damn it.
How did you like it?
I liked it quite a lot.
I liked it quite a lot. I'm not sure. I was left with some questions
I'm very
myself.
annoyed continually by the rule book.
The rule book is not great.
It's not great at all. But the access to it seems much better.
Oh yeah, these two rules are not that complicated, honestly.
Yeah, they're pretty straightforward and stuff. And like, I don't know if I'm very good at it, but like, I think I understood it and stuff.
Night Chopper Stott. Thanks, brother. We'll see you soon.
Night Chopper Stott. Later.
Chopper ass.
Yeah, so I like it. I mean, I kind of got rolling there for a little bit and stuff. I like that it's like thematically makes sense. Like the Marquita Cats just like can get going and just like here and like
they're tough to
crush.
beat. And honestly, you give you a few turns. I had to start really pushing because I needed spots to build.
Well, that's
buildings.
one thing I thought. It's like, oh, you're unbeatable. It's like, no, because it does force you to continually expand and have to fight, or else you run out of room.
Yeah, and that thing is, in the beginning, it's easy to get a ton of points because it's like, oh, I have all these space, but then I ran out of room, so I have to start pushing you back to do it. But you're constantly pushing forward as well.
Yeah, and Ambi. So compared to Vast, I think it is better because it gives you the idea of how to play a lot easier. Like it's very easy, but there's just certain like anytime there's like a specific thing, it's just like not talked about. So the book's good generally, but I've been very frustrated because it's like it took me a long time to figure out that like, oh, you can move more than one thing.
Yeah,
you just
said
like, at least one, but it's like tell me
Yeah.
specifically, like you can move as many as you want.
Yeah.
So it's like just there's things like that, and this one is just like at some point probably says like it's first to 30 wins, but then like there's no just like game end section, and I'm like, hello.
Wow. Give me a big book. I'm curious if it's there. No Heart the Shark said, is it mechanically similar to Vast or is it just similar in the asymmetry? Ambirona says, I think it's just the asymmetry. I think so too. Honestly, I've never played Vast. I've always wanted to. I've never gotten the chance to play it. But as far as I know, it's just in the asymmetry, not in the game at all. Look, we're bigger now. Cool.
Nope.
Nothing?
Not May. So it's things like that.
We're
going
to go ahead and assume that he does not have a chance to come
But it
back.
does. It gets you up and running. It has the walkthrough and stuff, so it gets you playing really easy.
Yes.
It's just there's just like anytime I have a specific question, it's like there's no way to easily find like an answer about stuff.
Yeah.
So, like that's where I was frustrated. But I think it is much more accessible for sure. So.
As far as I can tell, yeah, it very much is. But yeah, it's super fun. What's up, Eva and Diesel?
What to do?
It is. It's super fun. It's.
I really
I really want to try the Eerie Dynasty out. I'm super curious to switch sides now. Super curious, but the other two seem way different. In terms of like the vagabonds and then the what is it? The people, the critters, or what are they called?
The Woodland Alliance.
The Woodland Alliance. Seems super interesting, super different.
Yeah, got the Vagabond and the Woodland Alliance. The Woodland Alliance, let's read out their little thing. Outrage. When a player removes sympathy or move... Oh, they don't have like a story? Oh, that's weak.
No, really?
Oh, like
it's on the other side?
Story. I mean, as the Woodland Alliance, you work to gain the sympathy of the oppressed forest creatures. Each time you place a sympathy token on the map, you score points. The more sympathy tokens on the map, the more points you score. So you're trying to get that sympathy out there.
Okay.
And I guess you can build bases. You do like guerrilla war. And the Vagabond is like You wanted the woods, seeking to secure a place in the new society that's taking shape. So you have like armies for everyone. You have like multiple little pawns and stuff. In the Vagabond, you literally have one.
Yeah.
And it can't be removed off the board. You're
just rolling around.
You can stop like in forests and stuff. You don't have to stop in clearings, and you're just like shanking dudes in the dark.
Yeah, I'm super excited to play the Vagabond. It sounds way interesting.
Yeah, I think it's by far the most complicated.
Yeah, it seems so.
Person, but yeah, and you get all those things, and you use actions. You use like all of those tokens. You exhaust them to do stuff. That's your actions instead of other things. And the Woodland Alliance, I know the least about, if I'm perfectly honest. Anyway, folks, we're gonna skedaddle here.
And we're gonna pack up. But that's
I realized I was starting to like get tired. I'm like, I'm on East Coast time. It's very late.
Yeah, it is late.
It's very late in this body of mine. I'm so glad I see y'all. I miss you so much. We miss you too,
Birdman. Miss you too, Birdman.
Where you at?
Why are you not here?
Why are you here?
I hope everyone's week is going pretty darn good. Tomorrow we got a new board game highlight out. I talk about the Prodigals Club.
Oh, yeah.
It's a great worker placement game. Now that we were talking about them.
These some Hugo's amazing tape.
We can get some, yeah.
We need to organize this bitch.
We'll get the off air. We're gonna organize a bit.
Organize this.
Cool. Alrighty, everybody. We're gonna head on out. Have a wonderful evening. We're gonna be back here on Thursday. Don't know what we're playing, but we'll be back here on Thursday. By the way, people
tell us.
Wondering, this is the winter side. Let me make us Smurler.
So it's
this is the winter side. It's very kind of.
I think it has to do with this, where you like
gray.
assign like the suits and things for.
Oh, randomly? That's interesting.
Well, it's either random or you take actions to it. But yeah, it's something like where it changes. So that's kind of cool.
That's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool. So this is the winter side. Looks wild. Looks cool.
Looks just wild.
Very excited. Yeah, it's very pretty. It's cool. Very, very cool. This game is going to have a lot of legs, I think, and it's going to be great. Real quick, because we got so many viewers, let's see if there's anyone to raid to. It's late.
Let's spread the love.
But we haven't been raiding very much, but let's see if there's anybody to raid to. Birdman said, Nick, when you got some time, let's get together because I have a question about lighting. All right, brother, let's talk tomorrow or something like that. Yeah. Dutch Yoda said the sun's getting up here. Is the sun setting over there? The sun has set on.
The sun is set upon this.
Not in Indianapolis. It was
empire.
Straight light outside when it was 8 o'clock.
Crazy.
Weird. I don't like it.
I don't trust it.
It was very bright in Indianapolis because you're much farther north than we are.
Significantly further north. That's us.
That is us.
We're live. Raid
We're
to us.
Tops.
If we raid is like double our.
Ooh, playing board games is doing some stuff. We raid to them fairly often.
What about this? Not sure. It's playing board games, or is that what you just said?
That's playing board games right here.
Dude, I'm tripping. I heard raiding board games because I was thinking.
Gloomhaven Broken Token Assembly. That's kind of cool.
That's pretty cool. Oh, Alexander, if you're still here, I've not played Gloomhaven yet. He asked a while back. I meant to answer him, so sorry I didn't.
Hey,
my bad. We're 73 tonight. That's solid. That's super solid.
That's actually low because we got the big raid from Cassie. I don't know if she's still there, but thank you all the pizza fan that's here.
Yeah, man, pizza fan, welcome. You're welcome back any darn time. You're darn tootin' right.
Maybe we'll go over to playing board games. We raid to them. They always seem very, very cool. Twist Gaming don't need our help.
Nada. They got it like that.
Alrighty, people. We're gonna go over here to playing board games. They're playing a little. They're always very, very nice.
They're in terraforming Mars.
They are terraforming Mars. All right, Bing Bongs. You know what to do. When we get over there, you drop those Bing Bongs in the chat. We're gonna do a sweet Bing Bong raid. You know what it is. You know how to do.
Give us some love.
So you check out the Lord of the Rings scenario at Gen Con. We didn't, Steve. We did not have time. I honestly, the week was so nuts. We did not even have a chance, brother.
Yeah.
All right, we are going to raid over there. All right, you know what to do. When that raid comes in, we're starting the raid now. When it comes in, you drop those Bing Bongs in that chat, though.
Yeah, man. We're
Show them some love. Give them a follow if you like them. Have a wonderful night, everybody. Love you all. We're back on Thursday.
Yeah, we'll put out a tweet tomorrow with some options for you, and be sure to vote and tell your friends and everyone that you know and love to vote and all that jazz. Melissa Sings up in here, Righteous Life up in here. Peace. Thank you, everybody.
Peace, everybody.
New
Thanks
and
for the love.
old. Y'all are the best. Is happy to be home. Happy to be back, son.
Indeed.
Back and better than ever, I think.
Bye, buddy.
Bad, but no one's fault. One of them's bad, but someone's fault. So the other one's bad, but no one's fault. It's kind of funny.